シャバダバダダシャバダバダダシャバダバダダシャバダダダシャバダバダダシャバダバダダシャバダバダダシャバダダダシャバダバダダシャバダバダダシャバダバダダシャバダダダシャバダバダダシャバダバダダシャバダバダダシャバダダダ
Hello. So sorry for the delay, my lord. Hello. Hey yo everyone. We're already like 17 minutes late. Good lord. I am so sorry. My internet has been giving me a lot of grief today. It was giving me grief yesterday as well. But hopefully I don't just lag out and just pass away. That is the last thing I would like. But hello, how is everyone doing? How is everyone's start of the week been? Hope everyone's been having a lovely day thus far. I know for a lot of you guys it's pretty much probably heading into Tuesday by now. But how are we doing? How are we doing? We're gonna be doing something that I haven't. When was the last Puchisanji stream? Now that I think about it, let me actually have a check. I actually don't know when. It was probably a long time ago. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't be surprised if it was probably around over a year ago. To be fair with you. Let me type in Puchi. Well, it's only showing me part 1. Where's part 2? Part 2 didn't happen, right? I'm not like daydreaming right now. It's been 84 years. It has been 84 years. Daijoubu da Monday night. It has been 84 years. Could you imagine? But we're gonna be getting into it. Hello there, Artminus. Hello. Gonzaya Mohammed. How are you doing? We're probably gonna go through around. Well, it probably won't be too long of a stream. We'll probably go around 20-ish of them. I think that's what we did for the first one. The second one we went to 30 because I realized I think we just continued that stream on for a bit longer. But I think this one will probably stay around 20 as well. So it'll be a relatively short stream compared to the other ones. And I realized I haven't really put out the schedule for this week on YouTube. I'll probably do that after this actually. But there's a few more streams coming this week, so that'll be quite interesting. That'll be quite fun to go through. But yeah. we have quite a few we have quite a few to go through, and I've realized how many that have been translated in the time that I haven't done one. We're already at 181 of these Puchisanjis, and I think the last time we did the stream, it was probably pushing just around 100. So we're pretty behind. Any indie streams this week? No, not this week. But there may be one before the end of the month. Speaking of which, we're probably approaching the end of the month, aren't we? Hello there, Evans. Hello. We have a few more days. No, I don't know if it's going to be this week. I will try to do one next week. But do you have anything in mind, Lean? In regards of an indie stream? I was thinking of doing a tangent talks. I know I've been mentioning it a few times. I've been wanting to do it since we released. Oh yeah, Visor as well. That's the thing that's happening now. I think there should be a new video going up on Visor today, actually, which I'm pretty sure quite a few of you guys have probably already checked out. If not, it's a group channel that I made with the Velo Boys, Jordan, and one of our good friends, Rafi. So if you're not aware of that, there's that. I should probably put that in like somewhere in my description. More Vespa. See, Vespa would go under its own category, Dean. Vespa would definitely go under its own. I wouldn't really consider that. I guess I would, because it's not Nijisanji or Hollow. But I think Vespa will kind of just fall under its own umbrella. I don't know how I'd put it. The moment you started the stream, really did it? I thought it was actually gonna go up at 5, but I think they've changed that, or did we change the thing? I can't even remember. But a lot of things have been happening. A lot of things have been happening in the background, and it's been a lot of fun. But we're just gonna get into the Puchisanjis. We're gonna go through about I guess around 20 of them. But dude, I just realized this is from all the way back when I hadn't even gotten into VTubers yet. How far behind are we? My god. Oh, this one has the EN ones as well. Oh, wait. Or is it just uploaded onto the EN channel? And then if we go further down, that's when we start getting into J. Dude, we have a lot to go through. We're going old. Yeah, we are. So we're going to get some nice little history lessons before we get into the time where I go into Nijisanji. I wonder if by the time we get to around 70-ish, we're even going to get to the point where I go into Nijisanji. Or if it's going to be even later than that. Because for me, it was Hololive first, then Nijisanji. So, we're going to start off with Night Kingdom, though. When the photos don't match their personalities. Alright, let's just get into it with number 1. Let me know if the volume and everything is all good as well. Okay, no, that's really quiet. Never mind. Let me just turn that up. This is like a month before I found Nij... Are you... Fair enough.
デビュー時の話、第一印象、そういえば初めてお話しした時、一番最初、第一声白雪殿に言われたのが、そっちって言われましたね。
そっちどういうことですか？
どっちなんだ
め
って思って。
ちゃくちゃ覚えてる。私たちは皆さんの自撮りを見せられてからこの方たちがメンバーですってなるんですね。
そうそう
で、
そうっすね。
そこからよろしくお願いしますっていうのが始まって、
Hello there,
3
man.
人でお話ししましょうってなって、で、みなとちゃんがちょっと遅れて参加みたいな。
そうでしたか。
そうですね。
なるほど。
グエルちゃんがやっぱり先に待機してらっしゃって。
大体は
Why does he look so tense? I'm not gonna lie, it's very odd to see Guelu like rather tense or feeling rather pensive right now. Because usually how we see him now is like literally the most free and nonchalant person that you'd meet. But seeing him quite tense is quite interesting.
やっぱり先に待機してらっしゃって。
大体私たち3人集まるとき、私が最初ですもんね。
いや、まあ偉いっす。ありがたいっすよ、本当。
ありがとう。で、私が恐る恐る。で、やっぱりさ、見た目がやっぱこういかつくてさ、で、なんか私はね、もうヤ王国って決まって、決まる前か、絶対ボスになる。もう彼がもうマフィアのボスみたいな。
私そんな感じするよね。
見た目そんな感じありますよね。
そう、
I kind of want to see what he looks like now, like from appearance as well. But I feel like they're talking about his IRL appearance as well. I feel like if he has that kind of assertiveness to him, it actually seems quite cool. I'm not gonna lie. But going from how wild, I guess you wouldn't really expect this trio to be a thing now, would you? Speaking of these three, Tomo and Fu recently uploaded a Oh, I feel like Tomoe and Fua's design kind of go like well with each other, but with Guelu just seems like he would fit in with Gilzeren and that kind of crowd. But I guess that's where the beauty is in kind of having these models and then having the people behind it. You never really know what kind of people will mesh with each other, and I guess Night Kingdom really just got along well. I think all 3 of them have really goofy personalities as well, so it really just works out.
引っ張られるんだなって思ったら、この爽やかボスで、こんにちは、はじめまして、グールオスガールでございますって来たから、あれそっち？
そう、本当そっちって言ってください。
可愛いもん。
The 3 sides of the night. Oh, is that what it's meant to mean, Yuki? Or is that just your own interpretation of it? If so, that makes a lot of sense. how all of them have like a very night theme to them. Oh, that makes sense.
でみなとその後に来た
うん
みなとちゃんに関しても、もうなんかめちゃくちゃオラオラで来ると思ったの。チュッスみたいなボスだし、俺についてこいっすみたいな。
すげえチャラ男で来るかと思ってましたよね。
そう、チャラで来ると思ったら、あ、すいません、うわ、涙だです。よろしくお願いしますって言って、なんなら5時しまくりだし、
そう、あ、まあ、俺めちゃくちゃ確かに5時してたな。
そう
そう。
ディスコードの名前のとこ不和の上の字が間違ってました。
Wasn't this like a big meme? Isn't this still a meme where he doesn't really know how to spell his name properly? Or is this like a meme that stemmed from when he first debuted? Kind of like how Mito has this big meme with Toya, how she mispronounced or just completely fumbled Toya's name.
だからね。
私先輩方に挨拶する時の文章も5時ってたし、
そうっすよね。
でそれ見た瞬間、あ、これは私が引っ張らなきゃって、これ2人は私が引っ張らなきゃって思ったんだけど。
Oh, look at this. This just feels old. I love it. Well, once said that he had to, once they choose people for the waves that balance each other's personality but follow a theme. It's interesting. It's always interesting to see who gets put into like what wave and how they're like put together. It's kind of like all the new EN waves that we've been seeing. I feel like we've been seeing a mixed bag of personalities that have been shown here, but I guess with like the earlier waves you can kind of really see how they mesh quite well with each other. And konbanwa, Orio-san. Quoting Prof, it's called the EN. The EN. Oh! Now we have 2/3 of my favorite Nijisanji trio being Kanachikuzu.
お邪魔しました。
お邪魔します。
そういえばこの前おすすめしてくれたカップラーメンあったじゃないですか。
ああ、もやし味噌。
あれ結局食べなかったです。
なんでなんで会話にしようとしたの
Not that the N, not that E. Oh, what? It's called the N. But what do you mean by that, Lin? What does that mean? What does the mean?
もうじゃあ話し出しからいらなかったよね。なんで会話にしようとしたのもうじゃあ話し出しからいらなかったよね。今のっていうの返してもらっていいですかね。相槌すら必要なかったね。
なくてコンビニに。だから食べませんでした。
もうちょっと死ぬ気で探そう。アマゾンとかあったよね。じゃあ食べようと思ったらさ。
焼きそば弁当ってカップラーメン知ってます？
あ、知ってる。焼きそばでしょ。なんか私見たよ。
スープついてるやつ。
あ、そう。
You know, I really like this art style. Whoever's drawn this is drawn like both of them in such a cute manner. But I don't know what it is with Chi-chan's design. I feel like it's already cute enough, but if you put it in like a chibi form, I guess she already is kind of in chibi form, isn't she? But then in this art style, she just seems adorable.
なんか私見たよ。
スープついてるやつ。
あ、そう。なんだっけ。アマゾンで見たよ。
食べたことあります？
ない。
そうか。
でもなんか気になってはいた。なんかすごいレビューがめちゃくちゃ評価。めっちゃ気になってはいた。
めちゃめちゃ評価いい。
食べたことあるの？それで。なんで？このさ、一歩先に行けないよ。今食べてなかったら。今。
いやめっちゃうまくて。
食べたの？なんで嘘つくの？めち
ゃめちゃうまいです。
待って、置いて。
I love how he just I love how she just always goes with it as well. Like she's just getting barraged, but she's still like maintaining the conversation. She's like, listen, man, why are you doing this to me? It seems that anything 4-star in Japan is seriously amazing compared to the 4-stars. It depends on the area. I guess I guess they're the type of people that are not really critical in person, but as soon as you get to leave a review or anything of that sort, if anything's shoddy, I guess they'll like mark it down. Whereas in the UK, you're kind of just happy if you get your food. You know what I mean? Or I feel like anywhere else where the ceiling of customer service and your expectations are not exactly groundbreaking. Whereas the societies that are built over there, be it Japan or maybe even Korea in that sense. It may fall under that umbrella. I feel like the level of customer service is just a lot higher. So of course, I guess the ratings will be a bit more. You know, if you see something that might be a bit off, they'll rate that a bit lower.
嘘ついたの食べてないって。
なんで止めるんですか？
ごめん、なんか。
なんで人が話してると止めるんですか？
ダメだよね。一番やっちゃいけないことだと思う、人との会話。
Hey there, Fabiola.
せっかく僕今説明するために食べたことないのに
そう
嘘ついたのに。
そう、そこも嘘かーい。嘘の二重重ね。もう突っ込みきれないよ。
I love how you can hear how much fun Kanai is having as well. I feel like this is really just early. This feels like very early into a lot of their just time at Niji as well. I feel like this very soft laugh of Kanai is very it's quite cute actually. It's quite endearing.
突っ込みきれないよ。
You came at the right time. Hello there, old.
めっちゃ突っ込んでくるの楽しいの。
びっくりです。キャッキャすんなよ。振り回し終わって人。こっち今 FPS 中。
集中してました。
そちらはね、反省中で頭もね、気楽かもしれませんけれどもね。下。
あ、席が出て
絶
るから
対薄いで。ちょっとよく。
ないな。
あ、そういうことか。バイオハザード的なそういうこと。
You know what? Lies so naturally. See, that's what makes him so. I feel like that's what makes Kanai such an interesting individual. Is the fact that he can sweet talk you into so much, and you never know if it's actually. I don't know. Kanai is such a he's a bewildering person. But that's what makes him so interesting, though. You get two sides of the coin. He could be a very conniving individual, but then he could also be a very endearing individual. The conversation master, indeed. Didn't the Trash Race guide mention how different customer service were between Japan and US? Did they? I haven't been keeping up with them recently. I haven't had the time, sadly. But I just heard it a lot just throughout. Just be it whether when it comes to review versus in person, it's like two different things. I guess it comes into like the, they're non-confrontational people. Of course there are going to be people that are confrontational, but the large majority, coming with how their society has been built, in front of you they won't really say anything, but then when they actually leave the review, they'll be nitpicky about the smallest things. Alright, let me just zoom on
こ
forward.
の螺旋階段って
And then what do we have here? We have Let's Climb to the Top, the fate of someone who got too carried away. It's a good old Ebio clip. It's been a while since I've seen Ebio. This is nice.
この螺旋階段って何？
それグエルのだよ。
なんでこのここにもあるの？あるって言
そうだか
ってたね昨
ら言った
日。
じゃん昨日。
言ってたね
そうそうそうそれ。
なんで2個立ててんのこの人？
知らない。だからあっちでも作ってんだなと思って。
It's Ours and Ebio. It's been a while since I've watched any of Ours and Ebio.
何のためにこれ2個？一番上行きません？
死ぬんじゃねそれ。
よいしょ
一本ミスったら死ぬぞ。あー登ってる登ってる。豆粒が登ってる。死んだらそれリスポーン場所家だからね。
本当だ。
分かってる？
どうしようベッドこの辺に置いとこうかね1個じゃあ。
少しな。
シンプルなベッド作るか。
ま
だ上ある？今どの辺いる俺？
あと1個でそれです終了。
本当だ。
誰の歩けんだろう。
ほら。誰か乗ってる。トーマスって書いてるぞあれ。
あ？
やばいぞやばいぞ。拉致られるぞ。
メリッサさんだ。
Oh, that's a very cute belly as well.
あっちゃ大丈夫かも。
Wait, what game are they playing that she's... Wait, is this Ark or something? I'm guessing, yeah, I thought it was Minecraft at first, but now I realize it's Ark. Because I was like, can you ride stuff in Minecraft that's named?
メリッサさんレベル69。あ、俺超えてるもう。76だ。マウント取っていこう。すげえ、眺めはそんなに良くないや。
これさ飛んだらさ海着地できるとかないかな。ないか。安全に降りるか。
着地ダメージってあんのかな、水の中。
これめっちゃ効率のいい降り方してる俺。
うわー、怖い、それ見てると。
I like how. Oh, there we go. I guess I kind of expected that to happen. I'm not gonna lie.
調子に乗ったものの末路。
バカだった。
He was being
ただ
silly.
奇跡的に家の近くにベッドあったはじめさんの。
それはよかった。
ラッキー。
Like, I love how it seems like in the moment it just seems such like an insignificant moment. It's just something that just happens and you just kind of move on with it. But I love how it's kind of been immortalized now.
乗るってこと
This little sweet
そうです
interaction.
ね。調子乗ってます
前
ね。
住さんで。
Oh, dude, we got a double. We got Melissa and Maggie in one, huh? we get why don't we just throw all the names out there at this point? This part is really loud compared to everything else that happens in this in the episode. But have I heard about the huge Niji 24-hour karaoke relay this weekend? I have not. There seems like there's a lot going on, by the looks of it. I follow the podcast while I work and they lost all their equipment in America and they're talking about dude, I heard about them losing their equipment. That sucks. And now we have two terrible cooks. This is Mugi and Edu. Yeah, the Edu Mugi team. Two terrible cooks trying to make a hamburger was questionable from the start. Oh, I'd love to see some pictures from this actually. The slap is part of the production. I like how it's just aggressive off the bat. You know, she's going for right for the gun right there. She's like, yo, let me get a big sponsorship right off the bat.
こんばんは。先日クッキングアイドルをしたのに、作った料理をドブですかと言われた家長麦です。かわいそう。なんで戦いに来てるんだよ、麦と。まあね、第二目標は、今日はいつもね、痰が絡まっちゃうので、2人とも。お料理ということでね、痰が絡まないようにね、綺麗に作っていきたいと思います。審査員のか。
Oh, they actually have judges. Flipping Gaku and Yashiro. My boy Yashiro, man, he always gets the Even back in 2020, my boy was struggling, man. The boy, he always gets put in some of the weirdest scenarios. Or just, people just love putting him in awkward situations where he just has to either fend for himself or he just gets to the point where he just doesn't care anymore.
見てよちゃん、起きてガックン。黙祷させられてる。はい、ということで、頑張りますよ。はい、頑張ります。よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
はい、お題は特製的なハンバーガー。お題に沿った料理を各自ペアで相談。制限時間以内に料理を完成させるだけという料理になっております。そして家長麦さんの概要欄には手洗ったし、お肉も洗剤で洗っ。
Wait, this is from 2019! Dude, these clips have been translated in 2020, but we're still very far behind.
だからかっこ半切れという概要欄が書いてあるので、
半切れれるのは俺たちだな。
There is a true Yashiro. I love how Yashiro has not changed in all these years. My boy is still as salty as possible, but that's what makes him beautiful. These two did. Wait, there was a rough mouth cooking battle as well. Oh, RM, you know, we've got to watch that as well. We've got to watch that at a later date for sure. I wanted to see what the end product looks like. This college girl stops at nothing to fulfill her own. Excuse me. All right.
やっぱ白樺の木欲しいな、色的に。
オッケー。たくさん伐採してくれ。
よし、頼んだ。
白樺わかる？
白樺この辺生えてる？
わ
まだこの辺で白樺見てないな。
待って待って、家の下にマグマあるんだけど。
あ
うん、来てくんない？掘ったらマグマ出てきた。
見る。
ちょっと待って。
火山棒じゃん。
ほら、ここ。わあ！てかこの下洞窟じゃん。そう、洞窟だった。
めっちゃ
面白さ的にはここにポチメを突き落としたいんだけど。
やめてよ。もうさすがに寝てないから。
夜だよ。
寝てきたらいいかもしれない。
出てきて。
寝ないと。寝ます。おやすみなさい。
I love how what this is very Aya. This is the closest I've ever seen a Natsume Ayaya right here. This is quite literally a Natsume Ayaya. It's actually really cute. These three are called Mananatsu. It's interesting to see how many different groups there are that I'm just not aware of. Well, they're gen mates. Oh, I had no idea. That they were gen mates. I haven't really seen them interact much recently. Well, that's because I haven't really been able to. There's so many livers that you never really get to deep dive into a lot of them. There's an Ayaya, Natsume Ayaya email on the server. Oh, it makes sense to be fair. Well, I guess this solidifies it.
寝れた。よし、いいね。
寝れました。おはようございます。あら、まらかちゃんが寝てる。
うん、二人で今寝てる。
これでもうね、死んでも大丈夫。
ようやく始まったね、夏目のマイクラも。
そう。ありがとう。大変長らくお待たせいたしました。
やったから。
いや。
適当に一回置いとくね、中に湧かないように。うん。
I like how this is very a peaceful episode. It's Heiwa. Honestly, it feels like Sekai Heiwa. It feels like just world peace this episode. Like it feels like that one isekai episode where literally they just vibe.
そうだな。私はしゃがんで作る。
You know what? I love how as I say that. Literally as I say that. It really feels like an isekai episode. I spoke too soon, I guess. I really did jinx. イラストは可愛いな。本当に可愛い。
そんなのあんまりだ。相手を回収してこい。
回収してから行ってくれ。ごめん。急げ。
I did speak too soon.
すごいな、もうもはや天才だよ。
It literally felt so innocent though, didn't it? So Irasto from Meziro Bots. I don't know, Meziro has such a cute art style. The little chibi form was really cute. I wish Marshall collab more. He has such a weird energy. I feel like him and Melly got along really well when it came to their weird like vibe kind of sense. Working this night shift with the seniors was outrageous. Oh, the convenient. Do you remember the convenience store meta? I think isn't that how chiller arts kind of became a massive thing within the VTuber scene? Wasn't it the convenience store? Because I remember seeing one of the first clips I actually saw was like a montage of Hollow members and other livers reacting to the managers scaring them at the convenience store. I feel like this is like my first game exposure to VTubers.
いらっしゃいま。
いらない。
なんで誰ねえ、もうやだ。
Max Murai. Yeah, Max Murai.
なんでちょっとバイトの先輩に電話かけるか。ちょっとなんかおかしなこと起こって
Hey there, mind.
ますよって。
もしもし。
すいません。あ、もしもし。
Oh, is this oh, what's his name? Oh no 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 no! I'm forgetting. It's not Air. It's Oh no! It's gonna know me. One of you guys are gonna tell me though.
もしもし。
It's Naru. Yeah, it's old Naru-sen. Old Naru-sen.
今
クレアどうしたの？
ちょっとバイトに出勤させていただいたんですけれども、よければ変わってほしいっていうかなんていうかもう
いやちょっと変われないからさ、自分でやってもらうしかないんだけど、とりあえず
したいんですけど、時給5000円ぐらいもらわないと無理だ、こんな怖いバイト。
That's a lot of money per hour.
でもね、楽しいから、和気あいあいとしたね、アットホームな職場だから、とてもいいと思うよ。
もう本当そういうの大丈夫なんで。そういうの本当大丈夫なんで、すいませんでした。やだ。もう無理。もう出勤したくないよ。
じゃあ、わかった。元気になれる BGM 俺がかける。
はい、お願いします。
Do you know what she reminds you of? She reminds you of Ekubo. She kind of reminds you of Ekubo from Mob Psycho. We have Ekubo Claire right here.
します。フリー BGM でお願いしますね。
そう、すごい元気が出る BGM。一緒にね、手拍子と一緒にやろう。いくよ。せーの。テレレレレンテレレレレン。
やめて。ねえ。何なんですか？何なんですか？出てないよ。
あれ？
ねえ、何？なんかあった。
あるなんかあるな。
ビデオ。
さて拾ってビデオ。ビデオなんか再生するんじゃない？
絶対。吸い込まれた。いいえ、見ません。よく見ません。じゃあよく見といてもらってもいいですかね、先輩。
かしこまりました。
なんか、見えました。
さあ、やってまいりました。ビデオの再生です。果たして何が映っているのでしょうか。こちら、キープアウトですかね。さあ、前の方には草でしょうか。これは草ですね。
これは草。
終わりましたね。
終わりました。どうもありがとうございました。ご視聴いただきまして。
はい。はい、でい。
はい。誰もいないな。
ね。
今日誰もいないか。いきなり。
最初からいないね。
タイムカード押さなきゃ。びっくりした。ごめんなさい。すごいびっくりしちゃった。
I like how she's relatively calm, man. Naruto is all that completely freaked out over it.
なんだ？
浜
田さんさ、来てくれてさ、なんか私が、そういい人なんだけどさ。
What is he actually? He looks very scumbaggy here. He looks like a villain here almost. I would not trust that face. Hamada-san is looking mighty sus right there.
なんか私がいない間になんかあったらどうするんだろうとかって思っちゃうんですよね。
そん時はそん時よ。
これこっちか。そういうことだけはよく覚えてる。
はい。It seemed relatively. I like how these ones seem like relatively tame. I feel like we saw a few wild ones, a few insane ones, but these ones have been quite comfy to say the least. Also, let me turn on my fan. It's really getting hot. The almighty fan has come to the rescue again.
三角
バルツの
なんか三角っぽいののさ、なんか絵文字ないのかな。
三角っぽい絵文字。
デルタっぽい感じの。
Oh wait,三角。Oh, is this like when they were first around? Ooh, this is the way the artists draw Leonardo is kind of cute. Paleo. The dynamic is so unique. I think he's the only person that Claire is cold. Really?
三角。バルツの。
なんか三角っぽいののさ、なんか絵文字ないのかな。
三角っぽい絵文字。
デルタっぽい感じの。
こっちしか出てこないんだけど、僕なんか。こういうやつ。
再生ボタンやそれ。
そうそう。
再生ボタンはやばい。デルタ。
あ、そのオレンジの三角のやつかっこいいね。
ね、ゆるキャンみたい。おにぎり。
You know, what did they go? They've gone with the red triangle, right? The red triangle is the mark with each other, if I remember correctly. Could you imagine if they went with the onigiri?
おにぎりいいな。
おにぎりハイセンスだな。
おにぎり。
あ、赤の三角でもいいね。
赤三角ありだね。
If I remember correctly, that is the one that they went with.
そうだよね。桜もいるんだもんね。
三角定規。
おにぎり可愛いよな。
赤三角。
いや、おにぎりは可愛いけど、何一つとして我々に関連性がない。
みんな放送の頭おにぎり食べよう。関連性は作るものだよ。
それはそう。
そりゃそうじゃないんだよな。
Could you imagine if that came true? And then every stream that they had to do, they had to eat an onigiri at the start just to maintain the relevance of their Oshi tag.
今日のおにぎりは鮭ですみたいな感じで始めよう。
やだー。
今日のおにぎりは鮭です。明太子です。
生物じゃないだけよかったよ。
よかったよ。
誰なんだよ。
鮭だ。
Why they turn into babies?
助けて誰か。
あ、わかった。じゃあおにぎり食べんの終わる前でもいいよ。
ああ。
鮭おにぎり食べまーす。じゃあおつまぶしみたいな。
おつまぶし。
君の配信でやってくれて。
あれ味方だったじゃん、どうしろ。
I like how Naga was so on board with it, and both of them were just like, "Listen, man, it's gone on for too long."
つまぶしってなってきたらなんか、あ、これ違うなーってなった。急に解釈違いが出てきた。
あー、そんな。
待って、本当におにぎりになるじゃん。
Yes, they ended up sending with the red triangle. Yes, I thought so. This must have been like really early on too. When didn't Waltz wait? Did they debut? Mabushi is Nagao's greet. Ah, they must have debuted like 2019 then, right? Like late 2019, roughly, or early 2020, one of the two. Dude, these were coming out really quick. Now that I'm looking at it, was this like a backlog of them, or are they just translating them? It could be that. Actually, I don't think so. What kind of situation is this? They acted out an unbelievable script. Oh, let's see it. April 2020. Oh yeah, they recently had their second year anniversary. So yeah, you're right. Yeah.
ママ。
何？いける。
赤ちゃんってどこから来るの？
コウノトリが運んでくるのよ。
ねえ、ママ。嘘ついた。
何言ってるの？ママは嘘なんか。
ママって嘘つくときに首をかしげる癖があるんだよ。気づいてないみたいだけどね。
かける。ママは
本当のことを教えてくれる？
言えないわ。ねえ、お願い。いい子のかける。お願いだから。
そっか。じゃあ体に引くしかないよね。
Huh? What? What? Excuse me? What?
じゃあ体に引くしかないよね、ママ。
かける。いや。
What?
おかしくないですか？
どういう Don't you go saying Pog, Arisen. Don't you go saying Pog. Oh god.
これ何ですか？本当に何ですかこれ？
Oh, dip. You say try not to think too much about it, but this is a very SKB script. This is a very SKB script right here. But with SKB, it would go down a very, very, very different route.
ちょっと今猫と目を見合わせてしまった。猫と。いやあなたが上にね、あなたが上にいないですから。あなたが上に。猫と今目を見合わせてしまった。あれ？中学2年生の女子みたいな。嘘やん。ノリノリで演じちゃったけど。なんでノリノリで演じれたんだろう。
That was the most surprising one so far, I'm not gonna lie.
なんでノリノリで演じれたんだろう。
That's the most surprising thing. The fact that they fully just went for it and it's like, alright, we're just gonna do it. And the fact that he realized it was surprisingly getting worse and worse, but then Yumio was just all about it. He was all for it. He was like, yo, bro, we're going through this whether you like it or not. I wonder if there was any more to the script or if they just stopped. I love it. You know what? They are... Leju is like a delight. Feeding the fans with content, you know what? It's the Fujoshis, man. They love it. Ooh, evil. Russian roulette with death sauce cream puffs filled before the stream. What?
この度は 放送が遅れてしまって誠に申し訳ございませんでした。申し訳ございませんでした。私たち赤の組織は、先輩にいたずらし回って、放送の開始を遅れさせてしまいました。誠に申し訳ございませんでした。申し訳ございませんでした。わー、楽しい。
It just sounded really cute. I like how they apologized, but then they cheered the fact that they're apologizing.
で、それをね、デスソース作って、で、シュークリームが余ったの。だから。
Oh, isn't this very reminiscent of Isn't this what they did to Mai? The 2021 recap. Yes, this is what they did to Mai, isn't it? And then he returned the favor. So are we gonna see the original story now? Oh no, we saw the aftermath of it, no? Right?
愛情込めてもう2つ作って味見していただこうかなっていうね。愛情込めたんだよね、赤の組織。愛情込めて、まず夢追いさんにね、一口どうですかってシュークリーム差し入れですってね、こう入ってあげたらね、もうね、お手本のようにね、夢追いさん、あ、いいね。作った甲斐があるね。いい反応だね。
It's a comment. Ah, gotcha. Ah, there we are. There we are. There we are.
そっとね、何も言わずね、スッて。
I like how he's giving the sus face. He's like, yo, all three of you coming in trying to give me a cream puff? This is sus, bro. It looks a very endearing. It's like a pouty face almost.
シュークリーム出してシュッて食べたくなったら、そうってなって走って逃げた。やべえっつって逃げたね。逃げようって3人で逃げよう。I like
how they're just little babies. They're just little babies running around.
走って逃げた。あれは悪でしたね、僕たち。そうですね。
Oh, there we are.
一口で食べたから、まあ痛かったよね。もう辛いとかじゃなくて、痛み。ただただシンプルな純粋な痛み。味とかなんもない。痛い。で、 マネージャーの人、松海側のマネージャーの人がすごい勢いで本当にすいません本当にすいませんちゃんとやらないように見てたんですけどごめんなさいみたいな。
Oh no, Mare-san had to cover up. Mare-san,
お
I'm
母
sorry.
さん同士の集まり、公園で息子が迷惑かけた保護者みたいな勢いで謝ってきて。なんでさ、まゆくんはそうやって面白いこと全部裏でやるの？
My boys, they're really like, yo, man. Why do you do all the fun stuff off stream? Bring this on stream, please.
でもしょうがなくない？これに関しては。
Yeah, literally, it was like completely out of his hands. He was just part of it.
これに関してはでも俺は配信中であってほしかったよなんだ。
Hey there, Kora-san. I love how they always get like different illustrators for each of these parts. And also now I've got the full context of what had happened that made Mai angry. That carried over into 2021. I feel like it was a long time coming then in that case. Ooh, it's almost summer, a small firework festival on the way home from school.
じゃああと
線香行く？
Wait, so we have Ko, we have Masaru, and who's the third here? Kata? No, it's not Kataribe. Who is this? Kasumi. Ah, Kasumi. It's always Kasumi. Yeah, it's not one I've ever been familiar with.
やるか。最後終わるか。変更して。いいやつあるかな。線香はどれだっけ？
もう使った説。
嘘だ。え？線香いなくない？嘘。なんだろう。
あった。
これぐらいかな。でもこれ1個しか入ってないと思う。これ多分線香。うん。
線香。線香行くか。線香はまあ定番どころの競争が、
そうそう。
誰が一番っていう。
長いけど。ジャッジが難しいよな。同時につけれないからほぼほぼ。
一本勝負。
一本勝負する？じゃあ火を。線香花火だね。近くでいいよね。
そうだね。
はい。問題は火がつくかどうか。
せーのでつける。
Wait, where? I just realized, where are they? Are they outside right now? Are they actually like, are they playing a game right now, or is this actually like them outside, doing this?
Yeah. 頑張れ。お、ついた。よし。
せーの。
ついたけど。ついたけど。火くれ。もらえた？よしよしよし。3人今火ついてます。ごめん、なんかうずきの火を吸い取ってしまった。
いや、俺は粘りのあれだから。ほら大気晩成。
おお。あ、俺。
Great talents mature late.
落ちそう。
粘り俺は。
私もやばい。めっちゃ燃えてるから不安になる。もう私こんなか細いんだが。落とし脱落。これやばくない？これやばくない？霞のか細。
風船の飛ばしみって嘘だったんだね。最初から最後までマサルが一番元気じゃん。
めちゃめちゃ元気だなこれ。まだ終わらないんだけど。終わった。優勝。はい。優勝鈴木マサル。盛り上がらねえ。おめでとう。ありがとうございます。
いやこんなもんだよ。
そうだね。結構花火だからね。
That was very sweet. If you're wondering what's with the audio there, actually, yeah, no, I thought the same thing. Hanabi yaritai na. Soon. In the UK, for me, we have the celebration of Diwali, which is the celebration of light, where we do a lot of fireworks. So usually there's a lot of fireworks that get done here and shown off and displayed. We also have Guy Fawkes as well. So the UK actually gets quite a few moments to use fireworks, like big bombastic ones. Sort of emoy. It felt very, you know, those where they do what is it called? Every slice of life anime does this, where they do the the fear challenge, or whatever it's called, the bravery challenge, where they go into the forest, yada yada. It kind of just reminds me of that, that kind of atmosphere, that kind of vibe. At the end of the summer festival, I guess not the romantic route, but like the very chill, the test of courage. That's it. That's what it is, Yuki. Thank you. Konbanwa, Neko-san. It really does remind me of that, and it felt like a very wholesome kind of vibe, sort of ASMR. Yeah, it did, with all the sounds that we were getting as well. Do livers Twitcast a lot? I know there's quite a few people that do Twitcast, but I don't know if it's a prominent thing that happens. Because I know they used to do it before quite a fair bit. What was it again? Kimo, UK has plenty of events that terrorize, but it is true. It's pets do get scared, but what can you do, Bede? I'm sorry. That's all I can say. As I'm one who celebrates one of those events. Oh, a skit. If three of them met while they were kids. Oh, RRR.
ミキちゃんやらせてあげないよ。いいの？じゃあやっていいよ。ミキチです。4歳です。好きな色は紫です。よろしく。
You know what? What is your favorite color, guys? I know I'm asking this very randomly. I would say purple is up there for me. But I think burgundy is my favorite color. Still to say, which is quite surprising to me, that burgundy is my favorite color. It's kind of similar to my mom's favorite color as well. Murasaki desu. Oh, I can't recognize that. What color is that? Yuki? Is that blue? No, it isn't blue. Is it blue? I don't know. Gray? Ooh, gray. Magenta. It is blue. It is, yeah, it is. I'll eat this. I like any color that is not bright. Oh, okay. Would you like a pastel version of any color then? Dip. Because pastel is not really too bright. It's very soft on the eyes. Purple, black, or dark gray. Bright colors have. Fair enough. Shell and burgundy indeed. Blue, melon green. No, I know what you're talking about, Yos. Melon green. So it's like a softer green rather than a harsher green. Well, I guess melon has a variety of greens, I guess. No? Colors are difficult. Thank you, Lin.
なんでごちそうさま？何も食べてないのになんでごちそうさまって言うの？変なの。さっきわたあめの雲食べて。お昼にさ、お空にさ、雲があってさ、わたあめだからさ、食べて。届かないよ。届くよ。届かない。そんなの届かない。届かない。届かない。もう届かない。リリちゃんが足伸びるって言ってた。届かない。届かないわ、そんなの。嘘つきじゃん。嘘つきだ。届くってさ、みんな言ってない。言って嘘つきって言って何が悪いの？あいつやばいよ、本当に。前がやばいと思ってたけど、あいつ本当にやばいね、千葉やばいよ。関わっちゃダメだよ。落ち着いて。だってさ、ほら、ピキさんも、わたあめ取れるか、雲を取れるかわかんないけど、ピヨンも、使えるか見せられないからわからないんだから、お互いわからないこともあるって理解しなきゃダメなんだよ。そんな達観したことできないよ、5歳児は。5歳児が5歳児って言うんじゃん。5歳児わかんない。そんな。
I love how they just kind of threw it. They just threw it back on her. Joko is sort of unsettling. You know what? It would be a very troublesome child. It would be a very troublesome child having Rikichi like that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Rory Riri. I'd be very surprised if if Toya did not, you know, somewhat. I like how Toya is also the recommended person here as well. Did not appear sometime during the stream.
遊び
Oh, I was seen by a waitress while eating out with a friend.
いや、もちさんね、お世話が下手。怒られ
he does sound like the person that would not be the best of accommodating to others.
俺、おごられてるから、そう肉もね、自分じゃ焼かないんだよ。
うん。
で、もちさん、自分で焼けって言ってたけど、俺の肉は焼いてもらわないと。俺の肉は焼いてもらわないといけないから。うん。それは困りますよと。
The Pomeranian has about him full effect. What is this?
で、途中からね、焼いてくれた。そう。で焼いてもらったのに、焦がすとめっちゃ文句言ってた俺が。え、嘘じゃん。もちさん外に来てる？あ、いな。いた。不気さで勝ったな。
I like how I like how casual it is. I love how slow the storytelling is. It's very like just mellowed out.
あの人めっちゃ豪快に焼くからもう火がすごくてさ、もう俺壁に張り付いて
Oh, this is where this face comes from. Why have I wait? Where have I seen this from? I think this is an emote in a server. Oh!
してさ、で退避してる最中に店員さんが来て、俺が壁に張り付いてる姿を見られる。あ、いや違うな、あれだ、料理が運ばれてく、なんかコース料理みたいなのを取ってくれてて、でコース料理が来るタイミングがすげえいいから、これカメラついてんじゃないみたいな話をしてカメラついてるんだとしたら俺がビビって張り付いてるとこ全部丸見えっすかっていう話をして談笑してた。外に出ることないから、雑談の種にする俺を。いやまあまあ高かったんじゃない？めっちゃ美味しかったもん。油いっぱいあって。
The camera's in the room. Man never stood a chance against. You know, it is what it is. What can he do? I love how, except for the one with a Yumoi and Kagami, all of them have been very like chillaxed, you know. And of course the lolly one. All of them have been very like laid back storytelling. Which compared to the other ones that we watched, I feel like always had some dramatic ones mixed in. Okay, oh. What to do when a girl enters your stream whilst... okay, alright, so this one sounds interesting.
人たちめちゃめちゃ緊張してるんだけど大丈夫かな。ちょっと。あ、もしもし。
とこちゃんもしもし。どう調子。えらちゃん。調子はどうですか？
Why is my man getting bullied? You know, I feel like when you have Gibara here, I feel like there's always going to be some sort of... I like how my man became the third party in his own celebration.
あ、ね今夜ご飯の時間じゃん。カップ焼きそば食べていい？ええよ。
What is the way they've drawn the face though? It's actually perfect.
自分
嘘やろ。
焼きそば食べる音。
めちゃめちゃ来た。
ちょっと待って。
配信。
焼きそばの焼きそばってほんまに焼きそばそれ輪ゴムとかじゃなくて。
もしもし配信してるんですけど今。
なんだって？なんかてか誰かおらん？誰？
すいません。どうもはじめましてどうも。すいません。
なんかもう一人おらん？
どうも声聞こえてますこれ？
なんか聞こえるな。ノイズ？
の
一旦切る？
おーい。もしもーし。聞こえてる。あよかった聞こえてた。あよかった。なのれい。
なんで？あ、うてぎばらいらでち。
2人いる？2人いるんだけど。出た。
It's debut. She's like, listen, man, don't bring my past. I love how she cringes so much at her past self and how relaxed she came. Just literally a month after.
やめろ。
イニュイとおとぎばらをちょっとお呼びしました。
こんばんは。
こんばんはどうも。
こんばんは。ねえ、じゃあさっきの焼きそばはさ、違う、私の食べ方が汚いんじゃなくて、今イヤホンだから、めっちゃ間近で、こう距離の近い焼きそばって感じ。
知らんが別に。おめえの吸う音が汚ねえって話をしてんだ今。
じゃあ汚くない。
じゃない綺麗にするっていうの？
うん。
本当に？
綺麗にさせてほしい？
Go on. Let's hear it.
汚ねえなもう。
I love how she really tried to defend herself, and then it just sounds just as bad. It's just standard.
汚ねえなもう。
Oh no! Oh no! The other person that was meant to be his. God. It's so. Oh no! It's kind of just sad to see how many people have graduated, but it's nice to see how many fun moments that they had throughout. You know. True, but nothing tops Summer's debut. You know, Summer's debut was she was real off the bat though. You know what I mean? She was true to herself, to her or self. But Gibara was definitely one that had an absolute blast with her time here. Oh, absolutely. It was I think I watched it during I did the Gibara appreciation stream. When I think it was after I graduated. It was really good one. I really found how fun of an individual Gibara was for that as well. These two act out a really cute skit live on radio.
見習いさんからいただいたお便りです。ありがとうございます。多くは語りません。職人か？クレアさん、スコヤさんに思いっきり甘えてください。スコヤさん、クレアさんを思いっきり甘やかしてください。それで世界が救われます。とのお便りをいただきました。難しい。ということでご準備よろしいでしょうか？はい。はい。それではお薬、処方いたしまーす。
ねえ、かなちゃん。いつになったら配信終わるの？
まだあと20分ぐらいあるけど。どうしたのクレアちゃん？
なんかずっとカメラの方向いてて寂しいなって思って。
クレアちゃんのこと見てるよ。ほら。
I like how this is pure Yuri bait for Yuri fans right here. The Yuri fans are being cleansed right now.
ほら。
それでも寂しいよ。
じゃあギュッてしてあげる。おいで。
It is pure.
かわいい。
The Yuri lovers out there are just
これからも寂しくなったら
the way Claire spells the name is good. I do agree.
もちろん。かわいい。いつでも来てね。ありがとう。
Oh, that was
恥ずかしい。
that was quite yeah. That was
なんてことだ。これ歴史的な瞬
it
間。
was quite high tier. I'm not gonna lie, quite high tier.
あ
Yeah,
なんか
yeah, yeah, yeah.
歴史の1ページが塗り替えられてしまいましたね。
So you made it. You know what? It is Sukuya. It is man, I'm the one that's blushing. She is part of Crossix, so I feel like it's a natural thing for her. Did I see Sister Claire's new outfit? No, but a lot of people have been talking about it. A lot of people have been talking about it. Let's go. Oh! I always forget that it... no, is this Kataribe? No, it's not. No, it's not Hina. Kataribe? Hina? No. It's one of those two. It's one of the two, for sure. My phone disappeared. Let's look for it with everyone on stream. Fair enough.
昨日まではあったはずなんですよね。
Oh, did I get both of them wrong? Yagaruma. I like how I got both of them wrong. I'm so happy Sukiya came back after March after. She did say Yagaruma has re-emerged lately and has been really active. Ah! Yagaruma Rine. Ah. I haven't really seen much or anything of them, really.
おかしいな。
iPhone の弁償代13万円。ちょっと待って。上に黙って新しい端末買おう。どうやって二次三次アプリ入れるんだよ。ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って、怖い。ちょっと一回探そう。どこに痛い。ちょっと待って、一回探そう。痛い。どこ。一回探そう。トイレに流した。痛い。そんな流してないよ。どこ。ちょっと待って、一回探そう。いや、グラマまた一からクビになったか、一回もクビになってない。
I'm gonna be fired again. I'll assume she lost first to access her models. She's a gift. That's fair enough, isn't
今回だけだよ。今回だけって何？
it? She lost the phone until then and only recently got it back. There you go.
今回ク
There's
ビ
the
に
law.
なるの？ iPhone を探すって機能使えない？ iPhone を探す？ iPhone を探す。すべてのデバイスで iPhone を探すを設定する。なるほどね。個人税になっても応援し、ちょっと焦り始めてきた。
I'll support you even if you become independent. I like how they've already started. They've already started to all right, it's been fun. I'll see you next time.
配信前から焦ってるよ、めちゃくちゃ。さっきまで平成装ってたけど、トゲの周りで配信でもしてんの。応援してるぞ。ちょっと待って、まだ岩永さんと別れたくない。私まだ岩永さんとまともに話したことがない。探す機能をオンにしていないとダメ？ iCloud で同期してれば音を鳴らせる。パソコンの裏にあるぞ。
Excuse me? That's kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. Someone literally was like, "Yo, it's there, man. What are you doing?" Yeah.
わかった、これじゃ岐阜じゃなくてもいける。あ、充電がない。わかりました。申し訳ないですけど、充電がないという今回はこのアップで活かしていただこうと思います。これは切り抜けなきゃ。
Well, I guess if you've left it out for the entire day, I guess it would run out of bat. So it's okay.
エスパーニキがおる。 おいおいおいすぐ発見だよ。ありがとうございます。それエスパーじゃなくてストーカーだぞ。え今すごい驚いた表情したけどそこでれないのか。
Oh, yeah. This is where, like, literally anything could happen. It's like, alright, time to get the super chats flowing, ladies and gentlemen.
おめでとう。見つかった日には初スパチャ解決だい。なんかやぐれも当たり前のことができない人間だと思われてる。ギフルまで卒業おめでとう。
I feel like her chat just seems quite fun, I'm not gonna lie.
監視カメラついてね。ある。あそこで見てたのね。
And she's recently come back. What is that thumbnail? What is that thumbnail? What is that? This is like Hayato level. This is even worse than Hayato when it comes to thumbnails. What is this? Who is that? These are the level of thumbnails that I aspire to have right here, ladies and gentlemen. Where are we right now? Season 5. Unexpected, an accident happened while trying a new recipe. So we have Kuzuhima and Kanayo.
僕ちょっと調理が必要なセットなんですけど、まずソーセージを切って何もない鉄板で焼いて、その後にタコの中にソーセージとチーズを入れて包むまでな。
何それおしゃれだけど
絶対うまいたこ焼き。
豪華じゃん。やる豪華すぎ。
I remember that from her Mario Kart Wave video.
じゃあ区画を分けて一人ずつ。
豪華すぎてちょっと引いた。
じゃあちょっと僕はソーセージを切ります。
どうぞ。しゃぶしゃぶ入れる？でもこっちは入れていいんじゃない？はい、どうぞ。バーっていくんだよね。バーっていいよ。
ちょっと待って。あわさ人のソーセージ焼いてる。
I love how she had one. She literally could have just started on this side right here, but she's like, "Listen, man, yeah, I gotta take the risk."
ちょっと待って。先にソーセージだけ今ひわちゃん言ってましたよね。こっちは入れてもいいんじゃないのっていうのは空きスペースの話だってソーセージ側ではない。
なあ。
どれも一緒っしょ。
こうなったらもう仕方ないよね。
飛距離が足りなかったんだって。飛距離が足りなかったんだって。
今僕とひまちゃんも多分同じ気持ちだったよ。
飛距離が足りなかった。
It's cute. It's really cute. That's a really cute thumbnail as well. I like how we always get to see the little thumbnails as well. This thumbnail is actually adorable. This whole art style is really cute as well. Yeah, whoever made this thumbnail is 15 out of 10. 何やってんだ横かわいい。
まあ例え
A plan of wild ideas. Let's make a game for the ladies.
例えばなんですけど、僕リュウシェンっていう婚約対象がいたとして、それが、まあ、リュウシェンこれからって同級生で隣の席の人でプロフィール文でサンプルボイスこんな感じ。
Okay. In the same grade, sit next to a profile and a sample voice. Okay.
っていうのをみんなに提案していただいて、一番良かったものを採用していくっていうシンプルなシステムになっております。
なるほど。
Okay, Chaika, older sister elf, strong. Sure. Alright, let's see.
問題のリュウさんいきますか？
花畑チャイカ役職恋の妖精。
プロフィール、なぜか学園の周りによく出現し、恋に悩む学生たちにアドバイスを残していく。誰も彼の素性を知らない。
You know, it kind of fits. It kind of fits his background.
とかに、チャイカさんに会いに行くか会いに行かないかを選べて、で、全員のキャラとのフラグを立てずに、チャイカさんにその毎回会えるタイミングで会いに行けると、チャイカさんルートに行ける。
he's the secret route. You know, you have to make sure that you stick with Chaika no matter what.
妖精さんなんだ。
そう、妖精さん、まあ、どういうシナリオになるかを全部丸投げしちゃってるんですけど、そういうポジションで考えてます。
ちょっと具体的な妖精さん言わないと、僕は大木に顔描くタイプの妖精さんにします。喋る大木みたいなタイプにしますよ。
でもなんか壁からニュって出てきた。ニュって出てきてほしい。
Oh, he kind of reminds me of is he just Lemillion all of a sudden from Boku no Hero? He's just turned into Lemillion at this point.
壁から出るのやだー。
何か困ったことでもあるって。そうそう、
気持ち悪い。
何か困ってるんじゃない？
そうだ。アドバイスくれたり、好感度教えてくれるんだけど、誰ともフラグ立ててないと心配し始めてが、あんた学校ではぶられてんのとかってちょっと心配。
Yeah, he kind of like dissuades you throughout, but then for the true route, you have to persevere. That is actually pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. It's like it kind of reminds me of you know, in Komi-san, what's their name? Osana Najimi. Yeah, childhood friend. It's like it kind of reminds me of their role within Komi-san, and that's kind of what Chaika would be like.
そう、それでチャイカさんの好感度が上がってチャイカさんルートに行けるみたいなのを考えて。
あー、それはありだな。面白キャラになっちゃった。いいな。いやでも屋上概念結構好きなんだよな。
それも好き、めっちゃそれもいい。
でもなんか屋上行ったら会える恋の妖精でもいいよ。
もう妖精になっちゃったよ、もう妖精。
I love how they just love turning you into a true fairy.
あー、どうしようかな。
なんかいつもは絶対いるんだけど、そのチャイカさんルートに入ってその決定した途端に、なんか屋上にいつもいたはずのチャイカさんがなんかたまにいなくなってしまってちょっと寂しく感じるところから始まって。
あ、いい。
いないのはいいね。で探したら壁から出てくるんでしょ。こんなところにいたんだって探したんですよ。壁から顔だけ。
不安になっちゃって、もしかして私って気づくんだけど壁から出てくるんだよ。
そんなスチル見たくないよ。もうあんたさ、危なっかしいんだよのならかちゃんが考えてくれたイケメン台詞もう全部壁から出てるイメージになっちゃったから。
あんた危なっかしいのにぬっつって。
もう絶対一発ギャグで見て見て壁尻ってやるじゃん。
It is very much like him. It would be very much like him. I love how Chaika always has such a weird like idea around him with everyone. Well, I guess Risha really does drive it home, but everyone knows that he's an oddball, but everyone loves him for that as well. Kawaii yo. I wonder who else they brought up in this in these Otome game scenarios. Announcing her betrayal, a girl being honest about her desires on stream. So they split up into different tribes and fight. Wait, hold on, what?
何プテちゃんの方に仲間になるとプテちゃんチューしてくれるの？え？チューしてくれるの？裏切ろうかな？裏切っていい？チューしてくれるの？くれるの？いいな。
Why did she say it in English? I will think why is jealousy in English? I don't think I've ever heard anyone say any of the JP members ever say jealousy in English. Wait, jealousy is that how they they have a word for jealousy, right? In Japanese, or do they actually just say jealousy? Is that actually how they say it? Is it just in katakana? I like how dude, this art style though. Look at this. This looks like you've gone down the full Rena love route. Like what? I love how the silly Yukuri face as well. Not normally. I like how Roto's like, don't eat that. What are you doing, bro? Those Nyarka's true ambitions coming out there. Jerashi in Japanese is jealousy and envy. Ah, so Shito? Urayamashi. Ah, urayamashi. Urayamashi. Yeah, Shito. I thought so. Shito being envy. So Shito can be jealousy and envy. Okay. Okay. You know, arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you for the help, as always. This Yorumi is actually. No, I agree as well. This Yorumi is very. The drawer, like the art style in this is really cute. I'm not gonna lie. Like that, all we've seen throughout. But it makes Nyaraka look like an absolute. It kind of reminds me of Umaru a bit. Just not even Umaru, but it's like a brat, very bratty. I like how they made Pute look here as well. She almost looks a bit sinister with the way she looks here as well. Naruka likes girls and loves making fun of her brother for being in love with Akina and Arisaka. Listen, Arisaka, granted I don't watch as much Akina, but I know Akina has a very he's a very strong vibe to him. But Arisaka, listen, ikemasen ne, kore wa. I love how with Arisaka and Daruma, both of them are just gems. Of course, Dharma being the more one that everyone like loves, but Arisaka is the one that I really do enjoy. Her brother's a huge fan of Arisaka. Arisaka is such a. I think I love watching. Though I don't really understand much what's going on. I don't know what it is with Arisaka's Japanese. I kind of like struggle to understand sometimes. Maybe because it's just his voice. I feel like no matter your sexual agenda, you have to love Akina. He's just so vibrant. I haven't seen enough Akina to fully, but I feel like, the man is a very endearing person. I'll say that for sure. From what I've seen. But Arisaka, from everything I've seen of him, he's an absolute delight. But then, who doesn't love Arisaka and Daruma? I feel like both of those two are just the unhateable duo. I don't know if it's the accent or just his voice in general that kind of just makes it a bit more hard. Maybe it's his choice of words. Maybe his choice of words are just words I haven't really heard. I don't know what it is really. There's some livers I understand easier. There's some livers that I find a bit harder to understand. That could just be my level of understanding in Japanese, because my understanding is my strongest point in Japanese. But I also think it depends on the person. Because the way I've normally, I guess I've been exposed to a lot of different ways, but the way I learned it was very, you know, formulaic in essence.
なんかさリン先輩がちょっと遅れてきてさでなんかさ
So I can't judge it. I did it blue for my. Oh! Her brother dyed part of his hair. Really? Good lord.
リン先輩がちょっと遅れてきてさでなんか、JK 組の LINE で「わっせわっせ」って来て
いやなんか集合
そうそうそう
が時間があって、
うん
集合時間にみんな間に合って、
うん
始めようかってなってあれ、リン先輩はって
そう
なんかいつもね時間ちゃんと通り
そうそうそうそう
人だからあれと思って、電話したら「ソーリー今起きた」
でしばらくしたら JK 組にプーって通知が来て「わっせわっせ」って来てかわいいリンかわいいなって、
いやおもろかったな。
そうでリン先輩が来た時なんかその、リン先輩がいない段階だと6人だから、なんかそう3-3で向かい合う形で座ってて、リン先輩が来た時に1人向かい側に誰もいないみたいな感じになったから、楓ちゃんがリンの隣行けよって私に小声で耳打ちしたから行くかって言って私がリン先輩の向かいに座って「リン先輩お肉焼きますよ」って言ってリン先輩の食べようとしてる肉を全部ジューって全部
You know, the JK Gumi bond is strong. That's what I love. You know, JK Gumi is has been there from the start, and one of the strongest bonds, which I love, is Gigodo.
厳しい。
はいすいませんって
私はちゃんと焼けてる方が好き。
人が焼いたなんだっけ人が焼いた肉を食うのはうまいなって言って人に焼かせる肉はうまいなって言いながら食べて
It is true. You know what? It's always good in company. I feel like there's a level of truth in that. I feel like, you know, if the vibes are good, no matter what you eat, it's always gonna taste better. It's I don't know. It's like, what is it? Is it does it actually taste better, or is it just something that you attribute to the entire atmosphere and vibe that just makes it feel more hearty and wholesome? But I do agree. I do agree.
でなんかこの屋敷に
Discovering the difference in tolerance of horror games and volume warning.
女の子
We
が
love it.
いるんですよ一人。でその女の子
What is it? Hoshikawa and Ebio, right?
から逃げるっていう
なるほど。
ゲームなんですね。
はいはい。
でも具体的なことはよくわからないんですが、
うん
まあ僕はちょっと本当に多少の知識があるので、まあ僕についてきてください。
オッケー、頼れる。
この人は、
うん
本当完全初見なんでよろしくお願いします、ということで
そうです
行きましょうか。
あざっす。
はい、あざっす。
よし、行きましょう。
大丈夫、これどうしたらいいのこれ俺まず。
ここ入ればいいんでしょ。
そうそうそう、先行っていいよ。
なんで？
それだってね、その
一緒に行こう、一緒に。
年功序列と言いますか。いやいやいや、もうデビューした順で入ろう。あ、じゃあ俺からだ、ごめん。
オッケーオッケ
一緒にね。
Wow. Wait. This is May 2019, October 2019. Ah.
あ、こっちだ。
ここだ。あ、これだ、これだ。あ、でも地下の鍵はいるやっぱり。だか
マ
ら、地下の鍵を上でゲットしに行かなければいけない。
地下の鍵ってどこにあるんだ？オッケー。
地下の鍵どの辺にあるんだろう。
上にあるのかな？
です離れ離れで捜索した方が多分効率はいいと思うんだよね。
分かった。
じゃあ、グッバイ。一緒に行く？
一緒に行こう。
前半ちょっと一緒に行こうか。
オッケ
ー。Okay.
これ2個取ってるから今、持って。
地下の鍵来た。
よし、来た。
来た、地下行くべ。
地下行くべ。地下こっちから行ける？あった、ここ。
ナイス。
よし、開いた。あ、これだ絶対。あった、書いてる。私たちの学んだ全てにおいて火は常に不可欠の要素だった。火は洗浄剤のように。
Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait, hold on.
火は常に不可欠の要素だった。火は。
I like how she just didn't even realize. I mean, I like how Ebio just keeps on going while she's just panicking.
洗浄剤のように。 他の領域や女性の遺体や
おバカおバカ
に
おバカじゃないの何してんの
何
逃げて逃げて逃げて
うんどうしたの？おとなしい状態だからうんどうしたの？そんなやめてくれるそのがっつり声だけで来るの本当に
いやごめんなさい。
こっち開けよう。
あ、分かった。
I like how she actually just felt bad for like shouting right after as well. She's like, excuse me? What? Okay, alright, fine. We just move on with it. We just move on with life. And I really like their art style as well. They've popped up a few times now. They've I don't know, well, a few times the art style. I like how you can just recognize it straight away. They're the same person who did Kanai and Chi-chan. He has max mental stats. You know, to build mental fortitude like that, you have to go through quite a few things. Subaru from ReZero being a perfect contestant for that. People with strange ideologies were the majority here. Oh, what was that summary? The three of them are talking about spam that appears in the comments. Where does the conversation lead? Well, dude, my English is dying.
迷惑メールばっかりなんだけど、あれも開いた瞬間、情報取られるのかな。
流しといたわ。
何流しといた？
フィルムのメアドでいろんなの登録しといた。
やめてよ。知らないでしょまず。
知らん。
でなんか滝沢くんすいませんとか。
滝沢くんすいませんって。
いや、あれねメアドと言ったらさ、Google カレンダーめっちゃメアド見放題なのな。
ああ人の？
そう。
そうだね。
あれさ、
俺ネットスト気質あるからちょっと興奮したわ。
いやわかる。
I guess.
いやわかる。家のあれ。
See, this is it. I feel like this could be an emoji in itself. But Oriko are always on the same page with each other. It's actually quite surprising with how on page they always are with each other.
ルちゃんの同意しようとした。
もうどっちもキモいね。
俺らがキモかったでも多数決で言ったらクズハがキモいからね。
この場では。
そうこの場では。
なるほどね。
お前ネトストじゃねえのかよ。キモ。
マジか。
そんな興味ないんだ。キモ。心が欠けてるよ。
何に興奮すんのまず。メアドを見てメアドで検索かけるとか？
違う。なんかそういうものがあると思ってなかったから。
そう。
人のそのプライベートな部分がむき出しにされているっていうのがあるっていうのに興奮する。
見れちゃうじゃんっていう。
そうなんだよ。わかるよね。
ああ。
受注しました。わからんな。2人もいるんだもんね。だってここには。
そうだよ。3分の2だから。
それが常識だよ。
66%。興奮派。33%。
The arousal side. You know, it's just the way it's phrased is very it's very just weird.
66%興奮派。
興奮派。In this context, feels somewhat. It does. It's the way it's said as well. 興奮派。
今度みんなのメアド見て回るわ俺も。
あ、それだったらもうクズハのスケジュール勝手に作っとこうかな家ね。
あ、そうだよあれね。
それだったらってどういうこと？どれだったら？
確か。そう。多分リリムちゃんと俺同じこと言おうとしてるんだけど、人のスケジュール勝手にいじれるんだよね。
そう。
確かGoogle カレンダーってね。
なんか前さクズハのスケジュールいたずらしておいたよ。
そうなの？いや知らん。
うんちにしておいた。うんち。
マジでお前超やばいじゃんお前。
I love how they seem somewhat close. I know because of her Ko and like Rinimu. I know they're somewhat close, but I never knew they were this close because I don't really see them collab as much anymore. The only thing I knew that they did together was of course Pacific Rinimu, and then of course to get to that point they must have done quite a fair few things with each other before, like collabs, so on and so forth. But it just feels very natural. It feels very like a friend vibe almost, if you know what I mean. I feel like Cole makes more sexual jokes than most JP love. It's I feel like he's more comfortable with I don't know Cole outside of this trio, and then of course Oriko, but I'm guessing if you mention it he does it a lot more just in general. Kimo. It does sound quite kimo, I'm not gonna lie.
超やべえ。
いや気づくかなと思って。
気づかねえよ。
他の人は多分気づいてたよ。あれクズはうんちにしてんの。
俺うんちのやつだと思われだから俺に連絡来ないんじゃない遊びの。
I love how we get different sorts of art styles in all these as well. Oh, what do we got here? When the cute boy decides to show, oh no, we have Akiko-chan and we have Todoroki and Chi-chan. Let's see what we have here. Zuha won V-Cycle together with Ko and Ibrahim. Yes, yeah.
イメージはアキくんの5万人記念衣装の制服に限界化しているイメージが強いので、ロキちゃんはアキくんとちーちゃんの衣装でこれ好きっていうものはありますですって。好きな衣装。
好きな衣装。迷うな。迷うな。でも私千尋パイセンは雪だるまの雪の衣装めちゃくちゃ可愛くて大好きです。可愛い。あれめちゃくちゃ。
what this I kind of want that as a soundbite. Those Chi-chan noises were just 10 out of 10. I want to hit them again. Wait.
雪の衣装めちゃくちゃ可愛くて大好きです。可愛い。あれめちゃくちゃ。
It's so Konata. I don't know. Like Chi-chan gives me pure Konata vibes. I don't know why. It's just everything about it just fits it. Wait, I don't hear it one more time.
可愛い。あれめちゃくちゃ可愛い。
It sounds like she just woke up. I love it.
丸っこくてコロンコロンとして転がしていけそうな気がして可愛い。とても可愛い。で、あきくんちゃんは
あきくんちゃん呼びなんだ。
あきくんちゃん呼びじゃないですか。
いやいいですよ。
ダメ。
いいですよ。
めちゃくちゃ迷う。どの衣装もめちゃくちゃ大好き。でも発狂したのはやっぱ学ランですかね。
存じております。学ランに着てこればよかったね。
いやもうそんなんされたら私心臓止まるんでやめてください。いや死ぬ。着るか。
鎖骨見せてないで学ラン見せろよ。
着るか。
マジで
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Akiko-chan's voice is very just nice to listen to. I've never really paid too much attention to their voice, but they just have a very nice voice. Wait.
着るか。
マジで
Even that laugh right there, that laugh felt low-key kind of Ikemen, I'm not gonna lie.
いや本当にもう可愛いっていうイメージだったから、もう
帽子いります？
可愛いって。どっちも大好きです私は。
If I close my eyes, I just sound like Debbie in the background. Yeah, it is very cute. And you know, and the cat mouth is also just 10 out of 10. Chi-chan's design is just 10 out of 10 now.
いやもう男の子なんだって言って興奮した瞬間でしたね私は。
確かに男を見せつけられたねあれで。
本当に男かってなってたのが男の子だってなった。はい。
Oh my god, that was louder than the rest. It just sounds like a slap. The sub counts have really been growing as well. Who do we have now? We have his guilt of making. Oh, this is an all-time classic one right here. This is my first ever SMC clip that I watched. Was it? I don't know if I watched the this version of it, but I think this is my first ever. And so she died. You know, it's a natural progression in the story right there. But this is my first ever SMC clip. I don't know if it was this Puchisanji version of it, but I'd seen this, and this is how I ended up getting in, like finding out about SMC and everyone else.
こんにちは。こんにちは。本当にすいません。
いいよ。
本当にすいません。
ちなみにお名前。
はい、私、はい、お二人の同期の虹さんです。
外にいるんでしょ？
そうです。まだちょっと仕事先なんですけど。いや、そういえばそうこんな時間といや本当はめっちゃ早く終わりやすかったんですけど。ありえん缶詰だった。
外やなと思って。
気づいたら時計を見ないで、そうです仕事をしていたら。
いじめすれ。
時間に。いやもう。
いじめていい？じゃあいじめていい？
はい。
いじめていい？3分間タメ口で喋ってください。
タメ口だよ。社長。
今仮に普段タメ口。
I like how he's still working, but he's wearing concept. Like, you know what I mean? He's always prepared. He's always prepared. It's like I like how that's a punishment for him to switch out Keigo and just speak naturally. It's still about how they still how he calls them to apologize when he saw that. It's just the bond of their group, isn't it, Anna? It just feels very tight knit and cute, which I really enjoy and love. That's also another charm point about SMC as well. Like it really feels like they all really dote over each other.
炙りサーモンかな。
炙りサーモンかいいよね。
いいよね。夜見と社長はサーモン好きだもんね。いくらは好き？
いくらも好き。
じゃあ一番最初に何食べるの？
一番最初白身かな。
そうだね。卵とか食べないの？
なんかそう徐々になんか油強くしていった方がいいって翔太の寿司で。
Huh? Shota no sushi? What?
なんかそう徐々になんか油強く。
I read that it was better to go gradually up in the fat content. So is this like the natural progression of sushi right here? This is the optimal way of having the sushi if you want to have maximum enjoyment. Is that what I'm gathering here right now?
そうだね。
あ、そうなんだ。
ちなみにさ、ちょっと酢飯をね。
配信載ってるんですよね。
載ってるよ。
載ってます。
本当にこれスマホで今ちょっと電話してる感覚だからちょっと。読めない。
No, you know, it just felt really cute. The entire interaction just feels so. This is what I love about them. This is what I love about it. It just feels so endearing. I'm sorry, I realized I've been skipping these outros, but they are quite loud compared to the actual clips. I was like, ah. It's also cute. It is, isn't it? It really is. A moment that she'll never forget. So, what is this? Is this Sayo? Or is it Kasumi? Sayo or Kasumi, I can't tell. I'm gonna get Sayo here, yeah. And then we have our Enjo Lord right here, and then we have Rikichi. I love how this man is just so...
一生思い出に残しそうなパンチのある授業ってことなんですけど、
はい。
ありますかね？
パンチのある授業どうでしょう。はい。
ありますかね？
Wait, let me go back, let me go.
一生思い出に残しそうなパンチのある授業ってことなんですけど、
はい。
ありますかね？
パンチのある授業どうでしょう。授業全校集会だったらちょっと変わったことがあったかも。なんか私結構転校が多かったんですけど、小学生の時に一瞬だけいた学校があったんですね。そこで全校集会で、校長先生のお話ってあるじゃないですか。そしたら校長先生が何も言わずに突然たこ揚げ始めて本当に体育館でたこ揚げを始めて本当にでそれをみんながシーッとしながら見てて、でなんかその後でなんかちょっとだけ話してたんだけども、お正月でもなんでもないんですよ。それなのにいきなりたこ揚げを無言で始めたっていう結構印象的かなっていう。
何それ？
わからない。
Why does this sound like something out of Nichijou? This really sounds like something that you'd expect from Nichijou. I wouldn't expect this from an IRL scenario. Also, wait, I've got another interesting question. How many of you actually flown a kite? Has actually, because when I went back to India for a couple weeks a few years ago, kite flying is like, and kite fighting is actually quite a fun thing that you could do there. It's not really a thing in, well, I guess you can fly kites in the UK because it's quite windy, but I don't really know, you wouldn't really do it in London. But flying a kite is actually quite fun if you've actually done it, especially if it's in a windy area. I was gonna say the drawing had, it did, didn't it? Have any of you actually, have any of you guys done kite fighting then? Where you have to try and wrap your kite around someone else's kite and like snap it. I'm not gonna lie, it was a very fun thing to do. It's just like seeing other people flying their kites and just like going against them. Man, I missed that. I really did miss that. I might actually have to try and do that again if we ever go down to the beach. I did it a lot as a kid on New Year's. Oh, we do have quite a few kite fighters here. Oh, let's go, dude! It was such a fond memory of it. I love kite. It was such a fun thing to do with like a lot of the people. My dad and uncle did. I personally never did it. Ah, but dad's really into. Oh, really? Yo, looks like if I ever visit, I'm gonna I'll bring a kite. I'll bring a kite. If I see anyone flying, you know, it's on site. We're fine. Fellow kite fighters, yeah. It's also a thing you see in SK. To never in the UK. Basically in Japan, kites are flown on New Year's. Oh, really? So nano? Oh, I can put some crush up. Oh, lean with the strats. The strats. That was the first time I heard the term kite fighting. It was the. It seems like a. I guess it is a kite battle royale in essence, because I think the most I'd seen probably was around 15 to 20 at once. So back in India, it's like a village we live in. So the village is quite close knit. It's like it's a community, right? There's a community around probably like a couple thousand people. A couple thousand is probably no, actually, yeah, probably a couple thousand people. And if it's like a nice breezy day and it's you know, and it's probably after work hours, you'd see like, just a lot of people flying kites, and you just take part because the houses that are built there, because the weather's really hot, it's the houses are built in mind of summer, so the ventilation in the house is quite good, and also you have a porch, like a patio area where you can go to the roof and walk around. So everyone's usually on their roof, and you could just fight. And you can just fly kites. You can sleep on your roof. It's like a lot of it's it's summer in mind, you know. Whereas if you look at UK houses or colder countries, they're more built for indoor ventilation. It's more to keep the heat in rather than to let the heat escape, which is why those countries, you know, struggle more during when it gets a bit colder, and vice versa with the UK. It's strange that the principal started doing it. It is quite strange, I'm not gonna lie. Ayashi. The principal is sus. Kite fighting is a thing, man. We even have tournaments. It was just people battling. It's so much fun. And here we do it everywhere. Sometimes even on public roads, which it is dangerous. But I feel like if because within the next few years, I do plan on going to quite a few SEA countries. Like next year, I'm hoping that I can go to Japan. But I know with the recent lockdown and a lot of things going on in regards of COVID in Japan, it may not be feasible. But I'd love to actually, you know, go there and experience a lot of these things. But especially because in the next few years, I do want to go to Indonesia, Singapore, Malaysia, those countries as well. Just kind of explore those countries. And because I feel like there's just a lot of friendly people out there. Nakanaka o kashiyo. Nakanaka ocean. It is a bit weird if it's inside. I remember growing up when I lived in SK on New Year's, we often saw teachers fly battling kites. Sometimes it was a very sweet time. See, that's what I wish there was more of that. I guess there are different cultural things that happen in the UK. But yeah, I kind of wish there was more to experience that within the UK. I guess maybe there is some places I just haven't visited myself, but with the right people and in those countries, I feel like it's a lot more freer and a lot more available to do.
なんか本当に突然、何の前触れもなく別になんかタコの名産地とかでもないのに、なんかタコが突然体育館の中に上がってみんなシーンみたいな。
シーンとして。
なんかざわざわともなりませんでしたね。
あ、ざわざわもしなかったんだ。なんかやり始めたぞとかない。
みんな唖然としてました。
もう前振りもなんもなくいきなり校長先生がガサガサガサってなんか出してきたなと思ったらタコがいきなり上がりだして、
そう校長先生が走ってその前のなんていうのその体育館の前ちょっと走って本当にタコ上げをしてた。本当にちょっとよくわからなかった。あれ今でも夢かなって思うんで、今でも夢かなって思うんですけど、でも私の記憶に残ってるってことはやっぱりやってたんじゃないのかな。
いやーすごいですね。でもその上げながらちょっと話したりしてるんですよ。
いやなんか上げてる時は無言でなんか
無言なんだ。
He was passionate about it. He's passionate about it.
なんかちょっとなんかそのタコに絡めた話をしてたような気がするんですけども全然覚えてないですね。
Do you know what it is? It's quite an interesting. Well, let me just go forward. The man practiced to 1v1 every school kid. I agree. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy living here. I have to have most of my life here. I still go back and forth, but the culture feels very tame. I feel like you're more in touch with the culture that your family's with, you know. So if you do go back, you kind of do experience that a lot more, and you get to see a lot more. Whereas it's not to say there isn't here, but I guess we don't really get to experience it as much because it's not really our culture, as you know. As weird as that may sound. But, oh no, damn, I forgot what it was. No, also, I remember now. So, it's an interesting study. It's why, I guess it's kind of factually proven as well. It's usually, if you want someone to remember something or make it memorable, you kind of do something that could be shocking or odd. So, I don't know if the principal wanted them to remember that or what they were going to say after. But it's one of those stories that never really truly leave your mind. It's kind of, I guess they do it in some sort of scenarios where they want you to remember the lesson, which is kind of why, I don't know if they do this in other countries. I guess the UK is quite desensitized to them now, but on cigarette packs in the UK, they have very shocking images of what could happen if you smoke long term, what the repercussions of it are. It's kind of just to put that image into your head and you kind of remember that image. You know, it's like this could happen or that could happen. So it could be a way of making them remember a thing, but I feel like my boy was just having fun. This might just be me thinking a bit too much into it. You need to leave the impact. We also have that in Indonesia. It's kind of just it ingrains it into your head. I would probably do that if I were a principal, to be honest. Here in Honduras too, but that stopped with a lot of people. But that's not stopped a lot of people. The series like, yeah. So I'm guessing it's like a requirement worldwide now. If I'm seeing it, we've seen a lot of different countries there, and a lot of people are mentioning it that it is, something as a deterrent. The consequences of pictures are pretty gruesome. They are. It's obligated by law to have those images. Yeah, so I think it is most likely a worldwide thing here. Oh, where the ones where it shows the disease. It's because we've become so accustomed to it. It kind of loses its shock factor. Whereas, I guess medicine is kind of a good example of it, where they may be discussing a condition or a case. They will show like a very gruesome or gritty or like something that could be quite not for the faint of heart, but then at the same time it kind of sticks that lesson that they're giving after the fact, and it makes it more memorable. So it is kind of like a learning measure, odd one at that, of course, but it does remain in your head. My dad used to bug into this now, since we need interesting. Okay, Phantom Thief is coming. Wait. I like how it's really Phantom Thief is coming. Phantom Thief Luis Cami talks about wisdom teeth during morning mahjong. Dude, wisdom teeth, I literally have 3 growing out right now, and it is the most annoying thing in the world. I wish I could get them removed, but because all of them are like growing normally, I just have to wait, and it is and sadly the UK is not like the US, where you can get them pulled out. So you kind of just have to wait for them to grow out. And the UK, even if it's not severe, the UK would just be like, nah, you're fine, you'll be fine. It's not clashing with the other teeth. Don't worry about it.
生え切ったら抜かなくていいの？あ、感心しちゃおう。あ、スチーワン待ちだ。
If they grow normally, then you don't need to extract them. That is true. Yeah, all 4 of them grew sideways. Fair enough. This all kind of reminds me of when Ethan from Sidemen, where he became used to seeing some shocking videos. See, it's crazy how accessible this stuff used to be, Mohammed. I tried, like, of course, by being on the internet, sometimes it just comes across. But I used to try to avoid them as much as possible, because the more you kind of see it, the more you kind of get desensitized to it, and it's like,
普通に生えてるなら抜かなくてもいい。そうなの？幼女に怖い話して楽しむ会場はここって。だから私、幼女じゃない。あ、そうだ。なんかさ、なんだっけ。なんだっけ。私、親知らずが生えたと思ったんだよね、昔。わ、これ、奥歯が生えてきた。これ親知らずだって思ってさ。でさ、病院の先生に言ったの。これ、親知らずですかって。そしたらさ、奥歯が生えてきたんだよって言われて、奥歯が生えてきたって思って。だって、私その時高校生ぐらいだったんだよね。で、この年になって奥歯生えてくるのって思って。で、びっくりして、って絶対親知らずだと思ったのにって思って。
It sounds like
びっくりしたんだよね。だからみんなさ、親知らずかと思ったら奥歯かもしんないよ、それ。めっちゃ面白い。乳歯ちゃうわ。乳歯じゃないよ。ダメだ、頭が多すぎる。乳歯じゃないの。そんなことあるんだって。めっちゃ面白くて。 奥歯なかったの？奥歯なかったんかな？同じことあった？同じことあった？
Oh, she found a companion. She found a companion. She's like, ah, it's my
びっく
people.
りしちゃったよね。これ奥歯だよって、よかったね、大人の歯だよって言われて、これが大人の歯ってなんだこれ聞いたのかなって。
You know, the human body is so interesting, you know? The fact that we kind of have our baby teeth, then we kind of lose them, then grow into our adult teeth. Like, just the whole idea of it. And then we have wisdom teeth that can also grow as well. It all just seems so crazy how our body just, you know, goes through this life cycle. And it's also crazy how other animals work. I'm guessing you guys know how, I think it is hamsters and rabbits. How their teeth just constantly grow, which is why they have to like chew and like chip down on their teeth, because if they don't, then their teeth will just continue to grow and it could potentially kill them. If you didn't know that, it's kind of a morbid scene, but yeah, I just find that quite crazy. It's like how we kind of have this like evolutionary thing that kind of, all right, we need to replace these, here it goes, and then we know where to stop. Whereas like with other animals, it kind of just continues. Some animals have infinite... it just continues to grow, which is why they have to chip down. Which is why it's important for them to, like, teeth on stuff. The struggles of a life. You know, this is this is the embodiment of being a live streamer, you know? It's always the key thing that you always want the stream to be interesting. I'm not gonna lie, I sometimes do worry as well. It's like, am I being like interesting enough? Like, am I, you know, are you guys actually interested in what we're doing, what we're watching? Like, I hope it's always a very worrying question. And I feel like I talk about enough random stuff. I don't know, some people may find this interesting, some people may not. But I'm usually the type of person that just likes to ramble a lot. And a lot of people like it, a lot of people don't, you know? Well, kind of just like what I'm doing right now. Like every rodent has that problem. Yeah, keep growing backwards in the piss. Oh. And then, dude, we're still September. We're still 2020. I don't even know when the stream's from, but it's crazy that we're still in 2020. The constant streaming thought. It's like you always want to be interesting with what you talk about, right? Which is why I always find free talks so interesting. Free talks are always, I guess you have marshmallows, which kind of brings that dynamic, but I kind of like having just that open dialogue of what we're talking about. I'm waiting for another. Thank you. It'll be a little while. It'll be a little while until we get another tangent, but I guess like the Puchisanji streams kind of like turned into that with like a lot of random stuff that they talked about. But what I like about it, you kind of get the topics, and then you expand upon it. You know. Suddenly reminded me of Babirusa tusks. Babirusa tusks.
って面白いかっつって。このご時世ということで、今回はリモートなんか流行りなのかな、こう流行らざるを得ない状況なのかって感じですけど。
流行ってるよ。もうテレビもこれだもん。すごいよね。
ね。
あとラグもあるじゃんこれって。
そうね。
我々も気づかんないけどさ、テレビでもラグあってね、すげえなんか話しづらそうにしててさ。
You know, I never really thought about it. Could you like, you know, when the whole I guess Japan is kind of still in that situation right now, but you know, it was quite interesting to see the entire world trying to adapt to everything to online, especially when you're pretty much online every day. Seeing other people that don't really spend their time on the internet as much. I know quite a few people who don't use YouTube ever, or don't even know like what people watch on YouTube. And trying to see them use the internet using you know, Zoom, Teams, everything of the sorts, and trying to communicate with each other through these devices. So I guess I'll give a bit of backstory myself. So I used to work in like a mid-level tech kind of job before. And seeing the amount of people that were over the age of 50 and just did not want to get used to using these devices and having all these meetings and having all these discussions. It was so interesting because they would literally throw a tantrum and I'd have to listen and watch them throw these tantrums at us. And I'm like, damn, dude, you just gotta do X and Y and you're just all good. My guy, what's wrong? Why is Yume's room so run down? The man's struggling. Chasing his dreams pretty much has nothing else. Yume's law is that he's a super poor guy that lives in a rundown house and he only eats bean sprouts. Oh. I always wondered about it. How do we manage to work flawlessly, chronically online? But these billion-dollar companies, new agencies struggle to host interviews. It is. It's a skill set, It's kind of like you have this thing that works, and you don't want to mend yourself to something else. You don't want to, adapt because you feel like there's no need to. It'll be done in a little while. That's it. But I feel like when you reach that certain point, you just don't want to learn any more new skill sets. You feel like what you've already learned is enough and it's ingrained. I miss working with people in person. See, that's kind of why I left my work from home role. It's kind of I enjoy working in person, I guess, and I think where I work now is more fulfilling. I enjoy it more, so on and so forth. So there's a bunch of changes, but it's interesting. It's interesting to see how people develop and how people become more accustomed, especially when you're within the workspace. Can't teach old dogs new tricks. That is the key thing, isn't it? But it's also the fact that they didn't really take internet safety seriously as well. There was quite a lot of very important people, I guess I could say, that would just show their passwords and such. And I had to constantly tell them, it's like, it's not really what you should be doing. I have I'm a person that has good conscience. I'm not a malicious person, but easily if the wrong person sees what you're doing, it would be for better or worse, and they became YouTube addicts now. No, I think my parents are kind of going through that stage as well right now.
かぶっちゃったりしててさ。
それっぽ。
そう。
本当にじゃあ
そうってなった。
本当に通話してんだじゃあ。我々の苦しみがようやく世間一般に理解される。
理解された。
そっか、ゲラがない場合があるのかも、テレビって。
ああ。
そうなの？
辛いかもしれない、それは。
それはえぐくない？
ゲラねえのはきついな。
我々日頃からゲラなくやってるけどきついもんね。
自分で思っちゃうね。それわかる。
See, this part's very important. It's like here the audience, of course, being I just realized how bad his apartment is. It's literally breaking apart. See, for them, where they're used to a studio audience, it's crazy because I feel like I would panic in that scenario, having like a live audience, like talking like. I guess if it's a podcast style, it wouldn't be so bad. But I'm used to having you guys and bouncing off of you guys whenever I'm talking about something, and it really helps. So I understand their perspective where they would need that studio audience. But when there is no one and they're not used to not having anyone there, and they kind of need to have that back and forth still, I can see how it would be hard for them. So I kind of understand this point. But then having you guys here and being able to talk to you, it makes it a lot easier for me. And hopefully it's entertaining for you guys. It's kind of just this is a conversation, isn't it?
そうなの？
辛いかもしれない、それは。
それはえぐくない？
ゲラねえのはきついな。
我々日頃からゲラなくやってるけどきついもんね。
自分で思っちゃうね。それわかる。何々だからね。で、なんか面白いことじゃないけど、なんか自分が言った後になんかシーンって空白を訪れると、おっ大ダメージみたいな。
死にて今俺って面白いかなっつって。
自己防衛だよな。
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's like when when that moment comes when you want to share something with your friend, and be it a video or a song, and say you're about already halfway through the video and you've just had no response from them, and you kind of go through multiple layers of embarrassment, worried. You're just like like what do I do? What do I do? Oh no, it's like, you know, just still a bit of it left. You know, do I like just cut it off here? Do I make to watch the entire thing? What do I do? You know? Right when the boom peaked.
みんな俺の配信って面白いかっつってみんな本当に草か今本当に今草入ってることに不安になる配信
急に踏み込んだな、なんか
今面白いことを俺言ったよな俺結構面白いと思って言ったんだけど
なんか試験的にですけど、本当になんか試しに画面に向かって15分ぐらい喋って見るとなんかわかるかもしれない。皆さん
みんな誰もいない部屋でね
誰もいない
やばいよこの前吉野家行ったんだけどさみたいな話をして態度ない話を
態度ない雑談タイム
パソコンのモニターにひたすら話しかけてほしい
コメントもなしにね
それで何分持つかっていうのは確かに一回やってみてほしいかもしれない。
確かになんで配信者の気持ち分からせたがろうとしてんの俺ら
honestly trying to keep something interesting and, you know, maintaining engagement when it comes to, you know, retention is such an interesting thing because be it whenever it's someone who joins at the start of a stream or someone who joins midway through, you kind of need to keep that consistency throughout the entire way, because if you don't, you know, if someone hops in and you're just like silent for a minute and that's the only minute they've been exposed to, they're just gonna go, or they're just gonna not watch, you know, or it's just not gonna be a good impact or notion. So you kind of always need to make sure that it's something is going on. Otherwise, Yumio, that's kind of his lore and his background, Alex. So he's a broke person trying to make it, you know. He's trying to make it his dream. So I guess that's why it's like super run down. Oh, that's why I've been informed. It's people that are really big streamers or really good are really aware of how much dead space they're having or how much dead air, and like they're able to fill that with something. It's kind of like why Connor's such a great streamer, be it Sea-Dog. It's because he's able to always keep it entertaining. He's always able to bounce off something. He always has something interesting to talk about. I guess that's just the lifestyle there right now, especially with them being in Japan. There's always going to be something interesting to talk about. Yeah, like Zur as well. Zur's like a perfect one. People just enjoy listening to him talk. Kanai being another one as well. Kanai always has streams every day, but there's always something that he could do. He has that quick wittiness to him that he's able to just keep the conversation going. He is called the conversation master for a reason. But I feel like that is such an important trait to have, and it's such an enjoyable thing to have. I feel like, you know what? I feel like I'll do okay as a nice little, just someone who just chats. But I feel like when you run out of topics, that's when it becomes a bit harder. But I guess you kind of need to gauge what you're gonna do, because if you don't have that structure, but I guess I'm kind of going in without a structure. But I feel like these are helping a lot. I feel like that's what makes the stream good, being able to keep the same level of energy and talking. I guess that's why you kind of need to balance it. It's also why a lot of people like Salome, with how Salome streams, how she always keeps it condensed to like an hour or an hour and a half, but it's always, you know what you're gonna get. You know you're gonna get full Ojo in that time that you do have her. So I think it's very smart the way she does her streams, and just very entertaining. She keeps it all bundled up and then gives it to you.
しばちゃんセクハラかもしれない。
Oh! This is a rare Shiba clip. Doggo Shiba knows her animals. Alright. This might be sexual harassment, but why do you know so much about how animals mate? Okay. Very interesting question.
知ってるよ。何でも聞いてよ。何が聞きたい？タツの落とし子。タツの落とし子はなんと交尾した後にオスが妊娠するんですよ。
What? Really?
妊娠するっていうよりも、そのオスがずっとなんていうんだろう、子守りをする、お腹の中で赤ちゃんを育てて、でそれをね、おへそから産むんだっけな、確か。カマキリのオスは交尾したらメスから食べられる。そうなんですよ。
Oh yeah. No, I never knew that about I never knew that about seahorses. Really? Oh, okay. With the VTubers that are in character, the short form. The females store the eggs on the Ah.
柴犬と人間の交尾を聞きたい。まあ、不可能ではないんじゃないですか。象ってまあ、そうなんですよ。柴犬と人間の交尾を聞きたい。まあ、不可能ではないんじゃないですか。
I didn't learn about seahorses there. And if I did, I don't remember, but
象ってバックでするん。
Wait, elephant what?
不可能ではないんじゃないですか。象って
Elephants do it from the well, I guess
バ
so.
ックでするん。
They're-
シワの
the flipping art style, dude. The art style. Why does it look like it's going like 1,000 miles an hour? Dude, the elephant, man. The elephant is going like supersonic speed.
見てからめっちゃ気になってる。バックでしますよ。バックでっていうか生き物の標準スタイルですけど、それが反抗同士はめったに合わないからシオであったらオスがメスと融合して、そうそう、だから1匹のメスの中になんかオスが3匹溶け込んでる場合もありますね。ボノボは争わないために交尾をする性で平和、性で争いを解決する平和な動物なんですよ。人はねえ、人は喧嘩するときは喧嘩するし、争いはなくならないよ。
This is a very, very interesting one. As far as I know, Sheba works the same way as any. The worst part is her effing. You know, well, she did say, you know, ask me anything, and then that's the road it led down. So it's just like, why not? I guess. Arc blood type personality traits. Searching for griffins.
アルさんの血液型当てます今から。
いいよ。
お。
会ったことないんだよな。
え、そうなんですか？
そうそうそうそう、わかんない。フレムは？
私 O です。
大型？
大型です。
本当に言ってんのそれ？
どう思いますか？本当だと思います？
AB 型かと思ってた。
そう、私実は AB なんですよね。
絶対嘘。
なんだと思います？
まだ適当なこと言って。
なんだと思います？
これ AB って言ってんじゃん。なんで
I like how Furen and ours seems like such an adorable duo because ours is quite the reserved individual, and Furen just seems like this someone who just radiates, you know, sunshine. He just seems like a very approachable individual. So this just seems like a very cute duo to watch.
A なんですよね実は。
全部嘘やん。
全部嘘です。O です。O です。
何言ってんだこいつ。
反応が面白い。
なんだこれ、遊ばれてるぞ。見つけても黙っとこう。
それやめてくださいよ、アルさん。
一人で乗って帰ろう。
やだ、一緒に乗りましょうよ。アルさんは結局血液型はわかんないんですか？じゃあ。
そう、わかんないの。
じゃあ私が当てます。
当てますって言われても知らないんだもんね。
私が予想するんで、調べてきてください。
あと調べたらいいよね。
あ、わかりました。じゃあ私はO だと思ってきますね。O で。なんか見た目の感じから O って感じがします。
それ顔が丸いから O ってこと？
全然その失礼なこと言ってないです。
What's my blood type? I have no idea. Blood type's not really a thing that you get asked in the UK. I don't know if it's a thing in other countries. I always find it weird that they associate it so heavily with stuff in Japan. like blood type. I never really thought of it as anything, and I don't think anyone really knows in the UK. I guess I would need to go to a doctor and ask. But I have no idea what my blood type is.
ほら、アルスある丸で O みたいな。ほら。
うまく逃げられる。
ほら。
ほら、まあそういうことにしといてあげるよ。
Oh, I've done blood tests, but I guess I've never really asked what my blood type is. And I don't think I've never really cared. It's never really asked. I'm pretty sure when I get a blood test, but my blood test results are usually told to me over the phone. So, you don't really get told either in the UK unless you donate or need a transfusion, how you find out. Since it's not important elsewhere. Yeah, true. Ever donate blood? I think I did once when I was younger. But that was only once, and I don't remember. It was about 8 years ago? 7 years ago? It was, I can't remember what the whole thing was. It was like a charity thing that was happening, and it was like you can donate blood, yada yada. And I think someone I knew at the time had a blood condition as well, so I kind of just, you know, it was kind of all in part of that. It was a while ago though, God, I don't remember. But yeah, other than that, yeah, you wouldn't really know. It used to be a thing for Japanese media to show type of personalities with blood type. I think it still is though, isn't it, Anna? It still kind of is something that a lot of them really like to use and display it. It's kind of like horoscopes. Horoscopes are massive here within the UK. I know that for sure. And you know what sign you are, so on and so forth. You know, it's like me being a Leo, for example. People, I know Leos are always associated as the very, you know, bubbly, bright, you know, confident individuals, which I don't know. I don't know. Like, do you guys believe in horoscopes? Do you think there is an ounce of, you know, validity to them? I always find it so interesting how people always need something to kind of latch onto or think that, you know, this is something that could, you know, guide what I could do in the future. Had to test for that since. Ah, okay, fair enough. And now we all have that one friend. Who is that one friend? And there's a very cute trio right here.
あ、それ持ってるんだ。
カサカサおじさんにするね。
やだー、水を与えて。
いや、そっちのカサカサじゃなくて。
I mean, I would say you are bubbly and happy. Yeah, no, definitely. But I feel like, oh wait, I'll press out the clip. I guess, yeah, no, I'm quite a positive person when it comes to like my outlook compared to people in general, I guess. Well, I say people in general, that's a bit harsh to say, I'd say. Just the people I know. But I guess so. A lot of the people I do know from, like, that were born around my I guess, time of year are generally quite talkative individuals. I'm trying to think those. I don't know too many. Wait, it's not a typical topic for conversation. Knowing each other's blood types. Nope, not here, not in the UK at all. Dip dip. It's not a thing in the UK. Definitely still a thing. Got asked my blood type by a Japanese colleague a while back. Really? The sense. No. Yes, we have blues indeed there.
あ、それ持ってるんだ。
カサカサおじさんにするね。
やだー、水を与えて。
いや、そっちのカサカサじゃなくて。ですね、しゃがみ移動が早いんだよ。
虫並みってこと？虫のようにカサカサ動く？
動く。
生々しいよ。かゆくなってきたよ。明日か。
虫苦手だっけ？
虫、苦手だよ。得意な人いないよね。いる？
No.
やった。
See, I'm trying to think. Bugs. See, I don't like them crawling on me or anything. So I don't mind them there if they're just doing their own thing. But I don't want them on me. That's the only thing. Like I don't mind if I need to take them out. Sometimes they end up, well, sometimes if they're like moths, I'm not a fan of moths at all. I do not, no. Have I ever told the moth story here? Actually, no, I'll leave that for another time. The moth story can stay for another time. I'm pretty sure I've probably told it once before though. But insects, I feel like are not that bad of a thing, unless they're massive. See, luckily I live in a country where insects don't get ridiculously big. If they were just like the size of, you know, my hand or something, I would probably be terrified for my life. Which is why, you know, I'm happy with where I live.
どこにもえもできるかな。
普通に雲とか出ても出ましたねぐらいのリアクションしそうだなと思って。
ちゃん助けてっていうグーで殴りてえな。グーパンチだグーパンチ。
You have a scorpions. Okay, that's scary, Fabiola. That's scary. Ants and bees are cool. See, ants can also be scary, dude. Well, that's because of a story with a family member. How they had a red ant. Or are they called red ants or fire ants? One of them went inside a relative's eye, and they kind of like, oh, okay, you know, I'm just gonna stop there. I'm just gonna stop there. But that story was quite interesting. Yeah, I don't mind. I used to have a trauma against cockroaches because they crawled onto my face. Yeah, cockroaches are kokiburian. Yeah. Luckily, I haven't really seen many cockroaches in my life. In my previously where I used to live, I think I saw 1 or 2 cockroaches before, but I haven't seen any here. Yeah, and that's touch wood.
今までもそういう感じだったじゃんずっと。
ウイハどこからがいい？
どこから？ボコボコにされる場所ってこと？
そうそう、剥がされる爪。
Wait, what?
そういう感じだったじゃんずっと。こちらグーパンチ殴りてえな。グーパンチだグーパンチ。マジか。今までもそういう感じだったじゃんずっと。
ウイハどこからがいい？
どこから？ボコボコにされる場所ってこと？
そうそう、剥がされる爪。
何一番苦手って何他だったらいいの
Oh, that's a rare Mayu. Oh no, it's on the door.
苦手って何他だったらいいの
やられたことある。
I've really heard it much before, laugh much before. That's cute.
なんか経験者みたいに言うよね。拷問受けたことありますみたいな。
いやなんか首切られるとか切腹とかより一番爪剥がされるのがダメなのよ。
経験がある。
受けたこと違う。
首跳ねられたの？
違うそうじゃなくて、なんだろやっぱこう作品としてなんかアニメで見たりするので。
ああ、そういうこと。いいよね。
そういうことね。
ってなっちゃう。そう。
それはわかる。
わかる？爪剥がされるのに怖いよね。自分の爪もなんか剥がれるもんともに。なんか
剥がれねえよ何？やばいいる。
Aww. 11 hours. You know that's you know what I feel like good lord. Featured liver Mayu. Listen, good thing is they can't kill you. Downside, they hurt like hell. Oh, it's been so nice. It's been so nice to see over the years ours grow more comfortably. But honestly, Blues will forever made one of my faves. But my you know, I feel like if I was ever to take a VTuber persona or anything of the sorts where I wouldn't have to show the fatigue on my face, I feel like I could go on for about like 11-12 hours or just 12 hours non-stop. Only stop to keep archive. Yep, then you just continue on going. I feel like I could do it. I feel like I could do marathons of games, because I've done them quite a fair bit in my own time, to be fair. But I feel like to entertain someone for that long as well is kind of insane. But then if you have 2 other individuals that kind of like keeping up the momentum and are with you, it's really good. I love my event. I watched the entire 20 hours before his graduation. Yeah. It was nice to see how beloved he was as a person within Izaya Sanji, and you could tell that he really a lot of people really did admire him or respect his time within Nijisanji. And I'm sure a lot of people will be talking to him as well. Now VTuber debut when it'll be weird. I don't know. I don't think it'll ever happen. But it's always an interesting thought because I feel like behind a VTuber model and everything, there's so much thought and like process that needs to go behind it. And I feel like I just enjoy just like plastering my face for you guys. It's like, here you are. It's me, your boy. He's the glue that brings people together inside and outside, and it makes him sound like he's dead, but he's not. He's very happy. He's a treasure experience. Oh no. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like nothing but respect for the dude. It does sound like he he has passed away, but no, I'm sure he's absolutely fine, and he's onto his new endeavors. And look at this. This is a very interesting art style. How Mashiro enjoys rush hours on. Okay.
僕最近ハマってることがあるんですけど、満員電車あるじゃないですか。
Okay. Miss me with rush hours on trains. This reminds me of one of my other jobs where I used to work in central London. I used to work for a tech. It was another tech job, right? And rush hour in the UK is literally just, well, I guess it would be the same in Japan. It's just everyone with suits and just sweating like nothing else because the train that I had to get onto doesn't have air conditioning as well, and it would just get so clammy. Oh, it was worse. It was the worst. But the best thing was the fact that I was actually taller than a lot of other people, which is a blessing.
なんか最寄り駅的に満員電車座れるんですけど、満員電車に座って後からたくさん人が来るじゃないですか。で、なんかいかにも降りそうな駅が来る途中で、もうすぐ駅止まるなみたいなそういう身振りをするんですよ。で、駅止まった瞬間に立ち上がって前の人がこれ座れるみたいな顔するんですよ。その瞬間にお尻かゆいみたいなそういう感じもうすごい嫌な顔するね。なんか希望から絶望のどん底に行くようなその顔を見れて毎朝楽しいですよ。悪いやつだ。
Well, how tall am I? I am 185, 186, one of the two. 185, 186. So 6 foot, like somewhere in between 6 foot, 6'1", but I think I'm more on the 6 foot side than 6'1". So the trains recently, the UK, well, London has released a train line called the Elizabeth line. And that is the second line. We have the Great Western Rail, we have the Elizabeth line, and we have the Overground, which is the DLRs. Those have recently all had AC now, so they all have AC. But all the old ones don't. So like the Jubilee line, Central line, well, District I think does. I'm not sure. But I guess I am. We had train strikes here last week, yeah. But same in uni, I couldn't get any rooms there, so I had to take a 3-hour bus ride, and every morning was fine 5 a.m. to 8. But damn, 3 hours is a struggle. Well, I don't know how you did it, man. Like, for me, my train ride used to be like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours if it's a bad day. But 3 hours, that's just insane.
その気持ち、それをやる気持ちはわかります。
あれ？
私もねちょっとやりますそれ。はい。
お尻かゆみたいな。
いい絶望しますよね。立ってらっしゃる方が。
うわ、炎上ですね。
I'm 165 but a good.
いや。
You know, I can't say I've experienced what Mashiro does, but seeing what Mashiro says and is doing, it kind of makes sense. I can kind of see him doing it the way that he is. Do you know what's even funnier, Dip? It's quite It's quite interesting. I am actually the second shortest cousin out of all of my person out of all of my cousins. So there's only one cousin who's shorter than me, and I think he's around like 170 something, and then all of my other cousins are taller than me. So it's always interesting to see whenever we take pictures with each other. We have my shortest cousin, then you have me, and then you have everyone else who's just like, I think 6'3" and above. Yeah, it was worth it. I keep telling myself, but oh my god, it was so funny seeing one like this. Who's the tallest out of Viz? I think me. I think I'm the tallest out of everyone in Viz. I don't know. No. Well, yes. My ancestors' chance. Mushroom is honestly top 10, especially if you like horror. His 3D. Yeah, his 3D was great. Oh, do you know, you guys are saying this, but if you ever go to the Netherlands, in Netherlands, the average height for guys is around 6 foot. And then I think the average height for girls in the Netherlands is probably, I think, 5'10" or 5'11". So, I guess in the UK, I guess I'm about a bit taller than average. But if you go to the Netherlands, everyone's either as tall as you or taller. So, you guys say it's like giants, but if you ever go to like those other European countries, you'll see like, oh, people are actually just tall. They're like, what the hell? Well, I think Netherlands, I think they're like the tallest in the world, actually. Like, on average.
ホワイトデーボイス、はい。
Excuse me? Huh?
ホワイトデーボイス、はい、に予想したんですけど、ボイスの中身のね、予想で、はい、予想して、
その他何か告知ありますでしょうか？
告知、チャンネル登録よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
そうですね。そうですね。そこを告知してほしいなって感じです。
He only recently was hospitalized for anaphylactic shock. Is there some? So it's an allergic reaction, right? Oh, I'm glad that he's all good. Anaphylaxis is a scary thing, dude. When I was living abroad, I was already sure if I go there. I'm 180 and I heard it's a pretty average height there. In the Netherlands, I would say, yeah, that's probably around average, yeah. It's crazy to think about.
病み上がりで本当にあれは大変だったとは思いますけども、来ていただいて、体調どうですか？
体調は今んとこ良くなってるんですけど、一個めちゃくちゃ最悪なことがあって、さっきホワイトデーボイス出してますって言ったんですけど、俺ホワイトデーボイスに予想したんですけど、ボイスの中に軽くネタバレになっちゃうんですけど、予想して、入院して、お母さんに服とか取ってきてもらって、久しぶりにお家帰って部屋戻ったら、部屋の隅にこうぐしゃぐしゃっと隠してた女装衣装が綺麗に囲まれてて、
Oh no! Oh no!
本当にもう一回部屋に帰ろうかなと思います。
Oh, my boy got exposed.
マジで。
ありがとうございます。そんなね、本当に大変な中ね来ていただいたことにありがとうございます。女装バレがね、
女装バレもあるし、きついけど来ました。はい。
ありがとうございます本当に。いやでも元気そうなね声を聞けてよかったです本当に。
はい。
Is it a short but effective? My boy really felt it. Ikemen CEO tries to be mean and fails. Yamino Games. Debbie Devil landed on Be Wholesome tile and pretended to have made an R's Almal shaped cake, but it didn't work. Alright, let's see.
早く鏡振りよ。
振ります。はい、1。
1。社長が憎んだらこれもう収集つきませんよ。仲良くしましょうね、鏡社長。
あ、まあそうっすね。
こうなるんだ。嫌いな相手にこうなるんだ、鏡。
I like how all of them are loving it. They love a bad boy, I guess. They love a bad boy.
怖い怖い。
I like how they all say scared, but they all look like they're loving it.
あれ先生、この話ケツ何時でしたっけ？
ナチュラルに怖いよ。
これちょっと本当にやめたい。
いや、一番怖かったっすよ、今の人が憎い。
Like how Shikawa is openly enjoying it. He's like, yo, this is my type of stuff.
やめてください、やめてください。マジじゃないです。マジじゃないです。
マジじゃないってなんだよ。これ悪魔のすごろくだからマジだろう
すごろくなんで。
マジだよ、悪魔のすごろくだから。ほら、視聴者が見てるよ、ほら、いっぱいの人間が見てるよ。お前どうしてんの？ほら、視聴者が見てるよ。怖いとか臭いとか言ってるよ。
偽物じゃないんですけど。聞いてないですけど、偽物じゃないですよね、これ。
皆さん、すみません、皆さん、ちょっと時間なんですみません。はい。わかりました。
まあ。ちょっとだけ自分は大丈夫ですけど、やっぱこういうの他のところであると大変なことになると思うんで。
マジの空気を醸し出すのがうまい。
これ本当にやめたい。
ダメ、それが、それの方が面白いからそっち消えない。
That's why Sacho's the best, man. That's why you just enjoy Sacho at his peak. Put him in any situation, he'll perform wonderfully. He may not enjoy it, but we all love it. Mafioso Hayato needs to come. I absolutely agree. Cute anime girl has a dirty mind. Oh.
トティはギャルゲーはあんまりやらんからさ、エロだったらやることあるけど、ギャルは女の子が女の子やるのはよくない？
女の子がやるって
女の子にするのはさ、許されるでしょ？
お？女の子にするのってどういうこと？何をするの？
だからね、あれだよ、エッチなこととか。
ラブマポティ変態なの？それともド変態なの？どっちかでしょ？
だって研究してる。研究してるだけだよ。
研究なんのだよ？
体の保健体育の勉強してる。
保健体育絶対保健の部分しかないじゃん。マジでプーと喋ってると男子中学生のあれなんだよな。マジで変態。いつもお尻の話ばかり。お尻かおっぱいの話しかしねえ。ずっと言ってる。本当に
否めないわ。
じゃあもう選びなよ。お尻か胸がいいかどっちか選びなさいよ。
それはお尻だよ。
This is truly a high school conversation right here. This is literally just the amount of times I've heard this question in high school is actually quite. It's quite shocking actually now that I think about it. The amount of arguments that people would have over boobs or butts. It's actually quite crazy. I'm not gonna lie. This sounded got me nostalgic pretty much, and I feel like I feel like a lot of people here will have differing opinions as well.
なんもうそれは今の感じだとかなり大差があるってこと。胸とお尻にはその勢いってことはそういうことでしょ。
胸は正直どうでもいいね。
どうしてよ。大きい人が好きとかちっちゃい人が好きとかあるじゃん。でもあれもその人によるか。
なんか胸ちっちゃいのにでかいのもいいじゃん。胸ちっちゃいのにお尻でかいのもよくない？なんて言うんだろう。幼女みたいな体にめっちゃでかいのもいいじゃん。けどめっちゃ巨乳なのにめっちゃくびれててめっちゃケツでかいのもよくない？ 構今のその想像するのは、そのプーが好きな出かけチロンの話によると
By your big booty logic. I never thought that was a straight of words that would be put together when watching VTubers. The big booty logic. It sounds like a theorem. Going by the big booty logic, I can deduce.
結構海外の人を想像するんだけど、
So now for the old times, which one am I? You know what? Which one would you think I am? Which side would I fall under? And then we can go from that. We can go from that deduction of what you guys think. Which side I would fall under.
海外の人って結構お尻が上がってるくない？確かにお尻垂れ気味じゃない？どっちかっていうと。
That's also another sentence.
くない？確かにお尻垂れ
Don't you think?
気味じゃない？どっちかっていうと。垂れ気味っていうのはちょっとキュッとしてる方がいいな。でかいけれども。あ、でも海外の人が素敵なのはすごくわかるわ。エロくないめっちゃ。確かにでもそういう目で見たことなかった。やれるみたいな。やるの。なんでも触れるみたいな。攻略できるってことでしょ。変態じゃん普通の。なんなん変態おじさん。それを配信外でもずっと喋りやがって。
You look like so I'm gonna say but fair enough.
配信外だからこそ喋ってたんだけどね。そう、なんでもだからお胸も触れるし、お手手もつなげるしってことでしょ。そうそうそうそう。女を利用した男だろお前。お前おじさんだろ。
What I've learned now is that Pute is just just an OG-san. It's what I'm learning right now. It just sounds like a new song from Cardi B somehow. It does, doesn't it? I like how both of you said rear end as well. Hey, some Kanachi Kuzu. My fave. Why does she look like she belongs in Pop Team Epic? You know, Cheetah would be a good fit for Pop Team Epic, I'm not gonna lie.
全部見ないと教えてもらえなかった。何よ、チームって何？言っても教えてもらえないものなんでしょうか。
静かにしなよ。それ以上はやめてください。机がかわいそうだ。
机より机がかわいそうだ。静かにしていたらなんか空気悪くなって言われるんだよ。だから俺はどこにいるの？
静かにしなさい。
はい。
何時だと思ってるの？お父さん毎日仕事で遅くまで働いてるのに。
Oh, that's where it's from!
遅くまで働いてるのに。
でも4連休じゃん。
でも4連休じゃん。
お父さん寝不足って言ってたわよ。
でも4連休じゃん。でも4連休じゃん。でも4連休。4連休じゃん。4連休じゃん。えい。
提供いただきありがとうございます。ドナー適合しました。
もうちょい寄せてもらってもいいでしょうか。
めっちゃ似てる。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。Giving his death while looking, you know, it's that was perfect. I've now been exposed to the Yonnen Kyujan and I'm very happy. I like how we saw that from the last stream that we did, the top 100 moments, and it's just fit perfectly into into this now. I feel like it's all carrying over and I'm learning. Sukiya testing Belmont in an acting. Oh, have I seen this one? I think I may have.
あ、もしもーし。
もしもーし。
お名前お願いします。
はーい、皆さんお晩です。2時3時所属夢の世界のバーのマスターベルモンド・バンデラスです。
ありがとうございます。来ていただきまして。
いいえ、こちらこそ。
本当にいい声だもん。ちょっとね、はい、ということなんで、今日はそんな素敵な声のベルモンド・バンデラスさんに、こんなテーマでアドリブで、やっていただきたいと思います。
Is this like the detective one where he has? Yes, yeah. You know what? It's all good. We're just gonna enjoy it again.
出していきたいと思いますが、
はい。これは俺は見ないで。
はい、そうなんですね。皆さんは目をつぶってとか配信画面を見ないでいただいて、これです。はい。
Put your hands up. All right, let me just do that.
じゃあ制限時間2分となっておりますね。2分以内にこのワードを言っていただけるように変なこと言うかもしれないけど、じゃあ準備よろしいですか？
はい。
それではよーいスタート。
Oh yeah, the animation for this is, I mean, like the art for this is great.
こんなところに呼び出して。
ああ、少し気になることがあったから、ちょっと。
Dude, the way he has like the little grunty voice is so like good. It's actually so good.
兄さん質問してもいいかな？
何ですか？
お前さん、昨日の晩どこにいた？
家ですけど。
ああ、それを証明してくれる人はいるか？
一人暮らしなのでいません。
そうか。
Oh, dude, it's so good!
それじゃあ、昨日はどこにも行ってないんだな。
どこにも行ってませんよ。
ああ、そうか。実はな、昨日の夜。
The way he like extends that gruntiness in his voice is so good.
現場の場所に、お前さんの指紋がついた財布が見つかったんだ。
そんなの、私が落としただけじゃないんですか？
ああ、ってことは、その場所に行ったことは認めるんだな。
この銃には弾が一発入ってる。あなたを殺すことぐらいはできますけど。
やらせ動くな、やらせ。早まるな、やめろ。動くな。こちらも銃を向けてるぞ。さあ、ゆっくりと両手を上げろ。さあ、銃を下ろせ。
天才
何だったの？手を挙げろです。やったぜ。
Well, so that was all improv as well. Oh, let's go. So wait, so that was all just kind of like he did going off the cuff. Yo.
天才やばい、マジでありがとうございます。ちょっと。
Yo, goddamn. I just love how it's perfect his voice is as well. It's just so good, bro. It's so good. And I need to check where we are now. So we're gonna go until 90. I didn't realize I was actually meant to originally go up until 80. But I didn't realize that we just went on and on and on. But I was like, you know what? Kana's not too shy. Yeah, Kana did nice. But I don't know what it's Bellman's voice, man. Bellman's voice is like kind of just like a cheat code in essence, isn't it? Lulu's explosive toy idea. We're getting all the graduates today, aren't we, as well in this one. These designs were assembled to come up with the new toys for the upcoming end-of-year sales rush. Will any of these innovative new ideas live up to the President Kagame's expectations? Let's find out.
2時3時
4.5 minutes.
おもちゃコンペではトップバッターはこの方ですじゃん鈴原ルルさん。
私から。
はい。
しょっぱな頑張ります。
頑張って
プレゼントします。
プレゼントしてくれる。プレゼントもしてくれるんだ。大丈夫ですから。ルルサンタがプレゼントしてくれる。
プレゼンします。はい。
それじゃあ
ドキドキする。
早速画像の方を出してよろしいでしょうか。
はい、よろしいです。
鈴原ルーさんが考えたテーマ、体を動かして遊ぶパーティー向けおもちゃはこちらです。ドン。はい。じゃあ商品名。
Conlulu Time Bomb. Activate the toy by pressing the switch on the Conlulu doll. The doll will eventually say Con Con while its eyes flash red. The flashing will increase in frequency until it explodes. It's game over for the player holding. Oh! That's actually pretty good!
読んでもらっていいでしょうか。
商品名
Take care, Dip Dip.
爆弾でございます。
Oh, the art sounds super cute as well. Thank you for coming along as always, Dip Dip.
一回行きましょう。遊び方と、
遊び方これもちろんございますので説明させていただきます。
お願いします。
その通りでございます。次元爆弾でございます。
次元爆弾なんですね。これも
そうなんですけど。
次元爆弾でございますか。
次元爆弾でございます。次元爆弾ですか。
今回私鈴原がモデルの人形となっております。ちょっとね可愛らしいところがねアピールポイントでございますが、遊び方もね至って単純で簡単でございます。はい。人形の後ろ側に背中にスイッチがあるので、プレイするときはスイッチオンにするとそのまますぐ発動します。
爆弾がね。
はい、オンになります。だいたい3人から大人数で遊ぶとより楽しめると思うんですが、はい、コンドルスイッチのボタンを押したらゲームが始まって、スイッチを押してから一定時間経つと自動的に爆発いたします。
親戚減りますよね、これもう。
わかんないですよ、まだ死に至るかは。
カウントダウンがあるんですよね。
はい。
そうなんですよ。
みんなでこう人形を渡し合って。しばらくするとコンコンって言いながら目が点滅するって書いてますね、赤く。
そうなんですよ。コンコン
I love how cute Lulu looks in this as well.
目が赤く点滅。
You know what, Loki, I would buy it. I feel like it's as long as it doesn't actually cause damage.
爆発の時に持ってた人がゲームオーバー。これは
はい、そうです。
人生が
ゲームオーバーですか？
老若男女皆さん楽しめるゲームとなってますが、人生はちょっとその人の耐久度に。
They have to be resilient individual.
スリルとかをね満喫したい方におすすめな。
確かにスリルは群を抜いてありそう。
ありますけど。さあどうですか、こう今プレゼン非常に可愛くて手元に置いときたいおもちゃっていうのは間違いないんですけれども、
みんな欲しいと思います。これは絶対売れること間違いなしです。
社長いかがですか。
いやちょっとこれ対象年齢が寿命になっちゃうんだよな、でもこれ。
気になるところとしてはその爆発って何っていうのが
そこなんですよね。
人形の中にちょっとその爆発する仕掛けが施されている感じです。
爆発するんだやっぱり。
爆発は
譲れないんだ。
一人だけじゃないよね。一人だけじゃない。
全員死ぬの。全員死ぬ。
3人でやったら3人まとめて死ぬ。
There's no winner in this. There's no winner.
隣は死んでしまうかもしれない。
じゃあ3人ただ死にますよね。3人でやったら
3人だとちょっと危ないかもしれないので、ちょっと距離を取ってもらったら大丈夫です。
なるほど。
投げ合いみたいな感じでお互い何メートルか離れて。
そうですね。ドッジボールみたいにも遊べるっていう感じです。
She really is just like yo. If you want, it could be a lot more, but make sure you maintain your space. And it just became more and more deadly as we went throughout. And actually, wait. So we've only got a few more left, but I need to go to the bathroom really bad. So I'm just gonna quickly run to the bathroom. Sorry, 1 second. Oh. I is back. Oh. Someone died from fuck, dude. I don't think that's what they're gonna be dying from. I did. I really do not. Hopter, but all the players lose. Yes, they do lose. Kenmochi falling asleep while watching streams. You know, how many people have done that here actually? Just watching a stream and just like passing out from it. I don't know if I have done. I probably have, to be fair. I don't know if I have ever fallen asleep. I usually will close it, or I'll just change it to like a video, so I know that there's going to be an endpoint. Some streams, I don't know how long they can go on for. But I usually am someone who would usually say that I'm going to be going to sleep or anything of the sorts if I do end up going to sleep.
そう僕もね最近も変わらず皆さんの配信見てるんですけどね、最近ねまたたくさんやっぱね僕やっぱ2時3時だけじゃないんで言っても見てるのだから本当にね何窓もしないといけないんですよ。特になんか最近いろんな箱でね長時間できるゲームが流行ったりしてますので、そうめちゃめちゃ何窓もしてる際に、寝落ちしちゃったことがあって、6窓してる6窓してる最中に寝ちゃったことがあったんですね。はい、6窓してる最中に寝ちゃって机に伏して、でそれでなんか悪夢見たんですよね。で僕のパソコンって配信が終わったらもう別の配信にそのまま流れていくっていうか、やってる配信にランダムかなんかで飛ぶように設定してあるんですよ。
やるオートプレイ。
外側そうで設定してあるんですけど、それのせいもあるんですけどね、僕がなんか悪夢見てと思ってはってガタってなんか落ちる夢見てはって起きて、でそれで
the standard falling dream. You know the falling dream actually happens because if you're too comfortable when you're sleeping, you reach a level of comfort where your body thinks you're free falling. Because you reach this point where your body, it's like it reaches an equilibrium, and it's actually a defense mechanism to make you jolt and wake up. It's like a survival instinct, which is why it happens. I found that very interesting, the fact that that's why it happens, where your body's so relaxed to the point where your body actually thinks it's free falling. Is it Toya's birthday today? Oh, happy birthday to the boy.
嫌な夢見たと思って画面見たら全部の配信が終わって次の配信が始まったってだけなんですけど、6画面ともねあれコンルールさんの配信です。あれはなかなかの恐怖映像です。まあ普通の何も知らない人から見たらね恐怖映像じゃなくてね良かったじゃんくらいのものなんだでしょうけどね、やっぱね配信者をいっぱい追って人となりを知ってるとねあれは恐怖映像です。よいしょ。よし。
You know, from having a nightmare to ending up at Lulu's stream is it works out. So let me just close both of these windows. His birthday cake is very cursed. I need to see it. He's having a totsu. Yes. I did see he was having a totsu. I did see that. I guess I'll know what to check out after the fact. Elu's bizarre poop interview. Let's see it.
面接の話覚えてるよ。うんち面接の話でエルが勝手にした小芝居の話です。なんかまるで本当にうんち面接があったかのように。なんか2時3時の一次面接にはなんかうんち面接と呼ばれるものがあって、デビちゃんとデロウさんとチーちゃんが審査員になってなんかまるで絵踏みをするかのごとくなんかこうやって仕分けていくみたいなね、そう制度があるっていう話をしたんですよね。エントリーナンバー3番田中和美です。本日はですね、田中和美としてですね、2時3時に応募させていただきまして、ぜひですね2時3時の皆さんと仲良くできたらいいなと思いつつ、自分のですねソーシャルコンテンツですかねを広げていきたいなと思っております。それではまず千尋たちと仲良くなれるか試させていただきます。お前はさ、うんちって言えるわけ？そうですね、もう私社会人として今まで働いてきたものですが、あまりそのようなちょっとお下品な言葉は使えない。いいやええから
That would be very dead on. It'll be very, very, very dead on.
言えばええねここで。いやでもそれってこの面接に必要なんですかね。言えばええねすぐ終わるから。言ったらええねよし。
You failed. You've crumbled under the pressure. On to the next one. Nothing to do with the street, but I'm eating it. God, that's a lot of soup, Fabiola. Dear me. And then where are we at? After this will be the last one. Ah, Mano Kyoya, thank you so much for the super. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. It's a T one. My T's finished, but I thank you for the super thanks.
キッチの 3D 見た？さ小ネタとかねすごい面白いいい 3D 配信だったんじゃけど、ちょっとね許せないことがあったんだよね。許せないことがあったんじゃね。聞いてくれる？なんかリレレでね前に企画の打ち合わせをねしておった時とかにさ、リキイチ 3D いつなんじゃみたいな話をしておったんじゃよ。まあいつ頃にはできそうですよみたいな、まあいろいろずれたりはしますけどみたいなね話をしておったの。だからリオンとわらわたちいつでも出るしいつでも行くから悩んでくれなみたいな話をねしてたの。まあ人呼んだりはしないかなとか言ってたんだけど、まあ人呼ばないのか、じゃあ仕方ないくらいに思ってたんじゃん。だからさ前もと呼ぶじゃん。わらわとレオ
I like how she's genuinely upset. She's like, listen, man, how can you invite him but not us?
ね、わらわとレオンは？いや前もと呼ぶのはいいよ。わらわとレオンはだし、前々からね、リオンとか通話の時にお前、リリーと前元リキッチどっちが大事なんだよってリオンが言って、リキッチがいや、どっちもね、大事ですよみたいな話がね、あったのに
Oh, dear, I know what it is about Mikoto Mama's voice as well. It's very just soft and just comforting to listen to.
ねえ、ちょっとね、悲しかった。しかもさ、歌収録してって言われたの。歌収録してって言われたから、もう仕方ないなーと思って、リオンとわらわでね、パパパって撮って、はい、できたよって言って渡したの。渡して、もう最後とかに歌ってくれるんじゃろうなーって思ったら、序盤の序盤に
I like how she's like, I like how both of them are just upset. Like, listen, man, we wanted a bigger role in this 3D. Why didn't you let us be a bigger part?
私のコーラスだったから、序盤なの？わらわたち、序盤なの？もうね、序盤の曲だったから、わらわたち序盤なんだ。ののしみたいな。なってた。いいんだけどね。
You know, I don't know what it is. It's just such a cute feel to it all, you know? I kind of want to watch this 3D now. You know, what is this? Sasuke and Belmont bickering for 5 minutes. You know, I'm gonna keep this clip for later. I would very much like to see Sasuke and Belmont bickering for 5 minutes after. Oh, this, dude, I need to check the old clips out. That's one thing I'm learning right now. That is a 10 out of 10 recommendation right there, though. Very cute Oni. And the last one for today. We're ending off with a lovely crossing. We got to November. We've gone from May to November, ladies and gentlemen. We've made a dent. We made a dent in the Puchisanjis today. But we're only about halfway through them, so we've got a lot to go through. But this will be the final one today, and it is a lovely crossing clip. Sukuya and Tomoya's hot spring trip. Why does it actually feel like a... Why does it feel like a... You know those 4-minute animes? It kind of feels like one of those. No, it's actually 4 minutes as well.
可愛いな。本当に白い人で可愛いんだよな。
いやー、そんな可愛いか。なるほどね。
可愛い。いや本当に可愛い。いやもうマジです。浴衣着た瞬間のすごいの感動ったらなんか。
あ、浴衣。
スライディングで地べたにカメラ。そうびっくりしたけど、ジャンピングスライディングのゲスみたいな。ザーって言って。
さ、なんか私も大概変態だし、大概なんか変だけど、このね、健やかなさんは侮れなくて、無言でカメラを構えるんですよ。で、私にはさ、結構なんか一緒にいるときスマホいじんないでとかいうくせに、なんかいじり始めて、まあって思ったら、カシャって音する。なんで撮
りたいもん。
そう来るなら私も撮るけど、つって、お互いスマホ構えた者同士撮る撮影。
そう、バカでしたね。
ほんとお互い、まあバカップルだね。
嫁バカ同士ですね。
そう、お互いが、なんかもうね。
お互いのことね、
好きすぎるよね。
そう。ほんまに。そう。スカイはローアングラーなので。
まあでも、そうだね。でも、スカイさんもめっちゃ似合ってたよ。いや。
よかったでしょ。可愛かった。いやもう、ともえさん。いやでもなんかね。
You know, the unification is very strong right here. You know, I know with the crossing, it's just kind of like you expect it, but then as low-key, you kind of just start feeling like the wall. You become part of the wall at some point. I feel like a lot of crossing fans must feel that. I miss you some crossing. It's part of the crossing experience, but you appreciate it all the same.
1回目にしたやつはお互い健やですら
竹がね、もう座敷わらしになってる。
やばかったよね、あれね。くるぶしどころじゃなかったね。健やでくるぶし普通に見えてたから。そう。
ツンツルテンテンで。だから寝るときはバスローブに。
バスローブ姿の白木とまやばくないみんな。マジで私ね。
そんなことはない。
そう
さすがにそれはないって言った。もう全然もうお化粧とか落としてたのに。それなのに問題無用で構えるからさ。もうやだって。
撮らせてー。エッチなのって言って。撮る。さすがにねダメでしたね。
スカヤさんもでもね人のことばっか言ってるけどね。大概エッチだし、大概可愛い。なんか可愛いとエッチがね、もうなんか作品名可愛いとエッチ。
あなたの作品名がエッチと可愛いんですよ。なんで？お前さんだってエッチで可愛いじゃん。
スカイさん可愛いエッチ。
だから、ともえさんはエッチで可愛い。
エッチで可愛いの？
エッチ可愛い。
可愛さある？
あるよね。さっきから私が何度も可愛いって言ってたんです。
可愛いなのか？
可愛い。
なんかあれだよね。陽キャが言う可愛いじゃない？それ。何でも可愛いみたいな。
私陰キャだが。
ああまあそう。何なの？でも
This literally is a full-on anime episode. And it just feels like a full-on anime episode that I've watched. Have you ever watched it's like Danna Sama wa Wakaranai? It's something like that. It's like a 4-minute anime. It's like 2 seasons. It literally just feels like that, but instead of it being a husband and a wife, it's just I guess it is a wife and wife.
日暮らしがよかったね。
日暮らしがすごく泣いててね、なんかね、切なくなっちゃった。すごいね、もう日暮らしって夏の終わりに泣くのにね、今涼しいから間違えて泣いてんのね。
あれだよね、あの子下手くそとか言うやつ。
そう。
Cute. And that is I like how Kana's the only one that's featured there as well. Where's Tomo, man? And that, ladies and gentlemen, has been 40. We've gone through 40 today. It's kind of crazy, actually. I'm not gonna lie. That has been the wrap of. Let me just leave that lovely little like as well. 40 different Puchisanjis that we've watched today. Dude, the EN channel's at 629k subs. Yo. My God. I want to see the last Puchisanji stream I did, and I want to see the sub count then compared to the sub count now. I feel like it'll be so different to since before and after the creation of Niji EN. But my God, has this channel taken a massive explosion. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for accompanying your boy being me, as always, for another lovely installation of Puchisanji. It has been an absolute delight to talk with you when it comes to tangents, when it comes to what we've been watching today, with all the Puchisanji ones. Vox at 1 mil right now. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like the expansion that we've seen in this past, well, since the last Puchisanji stream. Maybe it even has been a year. Is absolutely insane, and for the better, when it comes to Nijisanji getting bigger and better. Hopefully we get to see some more interesting things from Nijisanji. But it's shot up all the way in the new ways, and also thank you for the streams today, Otsu. Yeah, it has indeed shot up. Lovely time, Nav. Yeah, but thank you so much for spending your time with me. Thank you for listening to my rambling, as always. Always my little tangents, my little tit-tots, and a bit of my life, as always. It's always a delight to talk with you guys, and hopefully you guys feel the same as well, hanging out with me. But until next time, there's going to be a few more streams in this upcoming week, hopefully. Wednesday will be Undertale. It'll be the 4th part of Undertale. I've recently rewatched a lot of my parts of Undertale, so I remember where I'm at. But it'll be interesting to see if my gameplay abilities are still there. But I guess Undertale, isn't too hard of a game. But I know I just had flashbacks. I was flipping struggling for 2 hours on a boss. But we are gonna be returning to it, and hopefully, try and finish it, because it's gonna be an interesting time there. But that is going to be all for today. Hopefully I'll see you guys there on Wednesday and for the other few streams coming up in the rest of the week. But if you're going to be heading off to sleep, or if you're going to be chilling out for the rest of the day, or whatever you do with your day, hopefully you have a lovely time, and hopefully I can catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much for coming along, and peace. Izaya nara. Shabba